I just hit the button whenever I feel like it, of course. As long as that time is around noon. I know when my streaming schedule starts. There it goes. That is not the name of the stream. Please don't make that the name of the stream. Please unmute me. Make game louder. I don't know. Make game louder again? Gotta hear the game, obviously. Oh, I always wanted to do this actually. I thought about it since last stream. Hey, how are you? I'm doing alright, thanks for asking. Yes, it's perfect. Alright, set up. I'm just gonna play some Lobotomy Corp. I'm just gonna stream for fun. Oh, what a what a naive concept. Nobody streams for fun, especially when they have 0 viewers. They just stream. They stream for money, actually. I got big sponsorships lined up. We're actually getting $1 million per people that sign up for the sponsorship. Also gotta turn myself down. Okay, the game is sounding and there is noise going on, so I'm hearing double, which is perfect. That's what you want to hear. You want to hear double because that means the stream is making noise. I'm not going to explain what I'm doing in Lobotomy Corp. I refuse to explain it. But we're just going to do our... just going to play Lobotomy Corp. I don't care. You know what? I don't care. I'm not here to explain what I'm doing. I'm not here to demonstrate my game. I'm crazy like that. It doesn't matter. It works out. So, alright, and now I'm gonna go explain the game like an idiot. We're trying to do this mission, which means we have to suppress some abnormalities. I'm also gonna mute myself from my stream so I don't get like paralysis when I hear somebody else talking, even though that person talking is just me. We gotta do our missions so we can actually beat the game, and right now that means we have to suppress 4 abnormalities. And I tried to do this like 2 days ago after work, and since we have to suppress 4 different abnormalities, one of these abnormalities is modded, because this is a modded game. And the last time I tried to do it, I started with them and they crashed the game, so I got off because this game makes me play until way too late into the night for my own good. But we're gonna see if I can get this going. Yeah, so we're gonna force this person off. We're gonna hit our boys with some bullets so they don't instantly die. And then I guess I'll just like watch it go. I don't know what else I can do really. Never mind. Apparently I will walk away because they're about to get absolutely screwed over because they did some syncing thing. It doesn't even say with the modded thing. It doesn't even say like that it inflicts syncing, the ever-present and ever-variable stat from Limbus company, but apparently whenever I kills you, it's meant to spawn these old umbrellas, which buff it. So we just want to quickly kill the old umbrellas, and then hopefully we can just take it out easily. But I'm scared about the sinking, because those are big numbers, and if it works like... it does, and holy Christ, and he's... the brother... My god. We'll see. I mean, we're doing a lot of damage to it, but it's probably doing a lot of damage to me, and I just can't see that. Yeah, it does a decent damage. Wow, it does a decent... That person has seen better days. Yeah, it killed one of these little clerk guys, and then the game just it just crashed, like, instantly, so... hoping that doesn't happen again. I just need to kill it once, and then I can never have it break out of a containment ever again. Yeah, perfect. And that counted for the mission. Alright. Things are happening. I'm so glad I get to talk about video games to my adoring fans, which is me. Then we'll work on the next guy, which we will get Popote out of containment. The little rat. I know what he does. Can't look at me like that. He'd kill me. Which abnormalities would you win in a fight? Thank you, non-existent chatter. Popote. I could beat Popote in a fight. That's about it. Also, I guess we'll break you out while we're at it. So we can just start this cascading event really quickly here. I don't know if Meat Lantern is gonna break out immediately after this is done or not. I should probably slow the game down, because if they do, which they did, then we need to be careful, because depending on where it is, it could we could have a very bad time, really. Where art thou? I'm gonna spawn down. Okay, where art thou? It doesn't... Yeah, there he is. You see it, usually when a big bad guy is escaped, I guess, in your facility, not where they're meant to be, it'll show it, but for this man in specific, it does not. I think I can just do this, because you need a ranged weapon in order to effectively beat them, and... Yep, it is a ranged weapon. Speed that up real quick. Perfect, now you can hear the baby cry. Oh, perfect. Ah, oh, it's so pleasant to the ears. Wow. You know, maybe I could also beat this guy in a fight, I'm really thinking about it, because, like, they don't even do anything. If you just gotta, as long as you don't step in their area, they don't even do anything. This idiot's gonna step in their area. What a fool! Okay, I think it moved around because that idiot stepped in its area. There we go. Is it still there? Did it die? It did die. We did it. Oh my god. I could have just looked up there in the top right and seen that, but I didn't. Okay, now we need to break all around, help her out. So we need to break Popote out of their containment, so then we can finish this day and keep it going. You can say I'm kind of a pro at this game. It's kind of like my comfort food. All it took was at 60 hours of a first playthrough, you know? You too can be a pro at this game if you take 60 hours for your first playthrough. I am surprised you didn't break out on that. I guess it's only a random chance. They break out when this number hits 0, so I'm just making the number hit 0. Give it 10 seconds. There we go. Everybody should move over there, and we'll actually turn down the speed of the game because I need to dodge its big rolling move and kill it instantly because I'm a little overgeared for where we are in this game right now. As you can tell, I'm a little bit through this playthrough of Lobotomy Corp because obviously we are all Lobotomy Corp experts in the chat. And we are also, like, all good friends. We've all known each other for so long. We've been through so many adventures together, of course. Known each other for at least 30 years. Now break out. Alright. Now, break out again. It's just when the work result is bad. But I can't do that. Should also be when you're not doing instinct on... Oh, okay, there he goes. Interesting. Broke out while the menu was open. Little rat. Trying to escape my grasp. Alright, that's it. Now, my favorite part of the game. Grinding levels on people so I can continuously be stronger than the game ever wants me to be at this stage. At this stage of the game, even one employee with like you see like they have 5. It goes 1 through 5. 5 is the best, 1 is the worst. And even like a couple employees with stats on 5 is pretty good at this. Will be pretty good. So of course that means that we have to have pretty much everybody I own at stats level 5, because that means that I'm really good at the game and don't just leave it AFK while I go do something else for a little bit. And I can leave it AFK because there's a mod that you can see it here, but it's like a macro mod that I have going where if I click people to do work, they'll just continuously go right back to doing that work. So you can see this person just starts working on them again without my input needed, which totally makes this way easier. A little cheesy, I guess, if you want to go down that route. Person that has not played Lobotomy Corp. I know you. I know we just said that we were all experts, but I know that you have not played Lobotomy Corp enough to be making that call, alright? Get back to me after you beat the game. Then we can talk. This is an experts only channel, actually. Only experts allowed. No funny business here. No, that sucks. The problem with abnormalities like the meat lantern is because they require nuggets for the employees with lower stats. We call them nuggets here. Yeah, it's just a little like insider info that you wouldn't know. But you need to like specifically make a little nugget to deal with this guy. Otherwise they will just continuously break out because your nuggets are too strong. They're too powerful. I actually have made too strong of nuggets. This game has a weird targeting system. But you gotta give it pass. You gotta give it pass. And this was made with, like, sense, okay? That sucks. I would prefer not to have done that, actually. There it is. Okay. Never mind. You can do that. Took my boy. Took my, my crying child boy. The one that makes the baby goo goo gaga. And then send him on Meat Lantern, of course. Just some normal things here in Lobotomy Corp. Yes, listen to that cry. I do not want that to break out. If the game crashes again, I'm gonna lose it. It's beautiful. Those sounds of my people. Takes a while too. Let's see, did you see that clerk do like a double take? They walked in here, and someone was going on and instantly started walking the other way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy. Wow, that was a very fortunate pause. Wow, we gotta move everybody. So, the Violet of Noon is coming up. The Violet of Noon, yes. And This is like a knowledge check, Violet. If you don't know what it does, you're just gonna die to it. They just make sure that you gotta die to Balloon Violet at least once, you know. But basically what happens, well, you'll see in a second here, but once this bar fills up, when I work on another abnormality one more time here, it drops these big pillars from the sky, like instantly murder everything in the rooms that they drop into. You gotta know it's coming. If you don't know it's coming, you're gonna die. You're just gonna lose like all your employees and have to restart the day. Sounds like fun. I know what fun is. I play Lobotomy Corp for it. That's it. It's pretty easy to deal with though once you dodge its big lethal boom. There's nothing else to deal with it really. We'll just grind a little more. The problem with grinding is that it's way less interesting when you're actively streaming, and as you know, I have to cater to the chat. Otherwise, they'll have my head on a stick 5 minutes in. It's happened before. It's not very nice. We'll just do it a little bit. Usually, I grind till Quick Meltdown. The max counter that this can go to, which is 10. Or what? I don't know why it stops at 10. Really. But it does, because it hates you. This is so unnecessary at this point. I'm just doing it for, like, the sport of it. There's no reason for me to actively, like, try and, I don't know, grind these guys to levels unforeseen. And just let these remaining ones play out. I'm just gonna stop the day before this timer runs out here. So, right now, I guess, yippee. But it's so much better. So much nicer to see the numbers grow drastically. I'm not doing voice acting. I know you were asking, but I'm not doing voice acting. This is Bloodbath. We don't really... I mean, I could pick it, but I like to pick the new ones. The modded ones, which would be this one, I believe. I don't think any abnormality goes to the 3 numbers unless I'm about to pick, like, a terrible one, which I would rather not do. Oh my god, it's yin. I cheated, I looked it up. I forgot about that. No, we're not picking that. We're picking Bloodbath. So if you pick yin, there's, you gotta pick yang, which is setting you up for disaster. It's gonna be pretty bad. There's like there's certain abnormalities that you just kind of gotta like skip. Yeah, I've already read this, and I know you have too because you're also an expert at this. So you already know all the lore and actually like every single line of dialogue. Finally. My god, that's actually pretty important, but I've been missing out on it like this entire time. So we gotta do our daily grinds, which means that you get pushed down here. We have like an entire training system. I got like a system going here, alright. So when you first get hired under this company, let me just walk you through it really quick. You're gonna be working on 100 Sins and 1 Good Deed. That's his name. Don't check the actual name. For your first day at the job, you're gonna work on Skullman. Now you're gonna work on Skullman until your temperance increases and we get a little bit of prudence. And then you're gonna work on Funny Noise Warman, PTSD Man. And you're gonna work on PTSD Man because that's my Justice Farmer, okay? And now that you've got maxed out Justice, like, we'll say, use this guy for an example. You worked on Skullman, got his temperance up, his prudence up. Alright, and then you worked on Warman, got his justice up, and then you take a quick break on your 3rd day to go drink a bunch of soda to get your fortitude up. And now that you're maxed out, you can win the game for me. I actually have to restart the day. Whoopsies. The new employees, you have to set them with Skullman Ego Gear. Otherwise, they will die. And I can't lose valuable workers that I can sacrifice at a later date like that. So you can see that this person just finished their work with Skullman, so now they're on War Person. And then this is this Bottle of Tears is kind of like a filler to finish up any stats that didn't fully increase all the way. So seeing how they're not on 5, we'll go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, you should be fine. I also forgot about you. Oh my god. It's actually not the best. Let's see. I need them to... Oh, that's really bad. I need them to take longer than 40 seconds when they work on it. I don't know if Temperance 3 is low enough to be working on my boy Meat Lantern. I guess we'll have to find out. I don't like finding out. It's scary. Let's just have somebody working on this. This person is the exact opposite. The faster you work on, the better. Kinda. It's... I believe what they're looking for is they just want an employee higher than level 1. Which just means they have higher level stats, whatever. Their employee level is tied to their stats. Check it. Yeah, that's it. I know, because I am the game knower. I am an expert at this game. I know everything about this game. I totally don't have to look everything up to remind myself on how it works. Every single time I have to pick a new abnormality, like some kind of fraud, like a cheater. Please don't die too. Doubt. That would be such a terrible way for a level employee to go to, like, the actual peon. The dirt beneath my feet. The nothing guy. Okay. In order to beat this game, you have to fully rediscover, fully observe. Just means you have to unlock all this stuff. You have to use your PE boxes, which you get from working on them, to unlock their information. Otherwise, you can't beat the game, and it hates you for it. It'll actively throw insults at you. It called me really mean names sometime long ago when I first played this game. I didn't like that. It was very mean to me. Can't believe it did that. My Twitch keeps telling me that my stream is unstable, so good. That's what I say, good. I also forgot to record this, so the VOD's gonna be a little weird. It's gonna be kind of messed up. Anyway, I don't think I explained what I wanted to do this stream. More to myself, obviously, but obviously we're going to be playing some... Oh my god, I did it again. Forgot to pause before the only event that can actually do damage to me happened. You go kill that one. I don't trust you to go kill that one. There's the third one. Once these guys kill that one, they can go kill that one. Done. Wow. That was the Dune Violet, the one that we had just solved. I think I would have had to restart the day, because we would have had everybody had giant rocks drop on their head, and they would have bled out on the ground. They wouldn't have bled out. They would have been turned into mush, really, but they would have bled out. Okay, well, we could end the day. We could, you know, we really could. Or we could keep going. Or we could see just how deep this rabbit hole goes. Oh. Alright, you know what? You make a good point. Maybe I should end the day. Don't do that work on that. I want you to do instincts. I want you to do something and then just hope that the funny guy doesn't break out. I don't want the funny guy to break out. Sounds annoying. Then I have to find him. We'll see. I don't know. Ooh, take your time. Take a smoke break in there. You gotta take longer than 40 seconds, alright? This is mandated break time for you, is to hang out with Fuzzy Man that could kill you if you get too close to him. Take more than 5. Alright. You failed me. You have failed. There it is. You have failed me. That's actually not. That's an A-okay spot for me. Go sick the man that cries on it. They'll cry on it real good. That's enough crying on it. I was gonna do music in the background because Lobotomy Corp music gets tiring when you've heard it for... I know, but it does get kind of tiring the 60th hour of hearing the same music. The only track in the game, totally, because there is other tracks, but I actually never hear them because I'm so good at the game that nothing ever breaks out. So you won't hear them either. Actually, this is the most boring stream. This is gonna be the most boring stream. I think we're good. I'm just gonna leave because I need a guy that can work on Meat Lantern without it breaking out and causing me a headache every single day. Okay, now we gotta pick a tool. I'll pick that tool. And then we'll sacrifice somebody to the gods. Oh, no, I didn't mute it. Anyway, Angela, you keep talking about how somebody filled their water bottle with beer or whatever, and they wonder how it feels to be intoxicating, and I'm sure that won't connect to the sequel game that comes out in 3 years. Don't worry about the flashing red light. It's stupid. I hate it. I have my qualms with video games. I actually hate video games. I'm pretty sure I talked about this before, but I actually kind of despise video games, you know? Okay. Let's mold him to my own creation. Your entire job will be keeping the Meat Lantern in check without dying, so we'll make sure you can't die to it. Alright. This should be okay to leave him on. What it does is, like, there's a sweet spot. Actually, we can read it at the end, whatever. I don't need to explain to you what it does. I can demonstrate it after a while. You go work Instinct and hopefully don't die. I forgot to move my guys around. We definitely need to do that. Oh. You died quicker than I thought. Yeah. Why? Why did you die quicker than I thought? 30 seconds? That shouldn't be... Whatever, he's dead. We'll do it tomorrow then. We'll keep him going tomorrow, you know? Send another lamb to the slaughter, of course. We'll just get this started again. You're working on your fortitude. Nobody's working on the war PTSD sounds. And then, yeah, that's it. I think that's it. That's all we got going. This was kind of the thing, but I can't have my fun watching. I can't have my fun sending someone to their doom, but like for longer now. Now they died too quickly. Yeah, you're doing fine. That's good. You'll do even better once I fully observe this boy. You can see, so when you increase observation levels, you get minor boosts like that. That might screw me over here. We'll see, actually. Hopefully not. Let me see how long it takes for him to finish his work on Meat Lantern, my hated, most loved friend. 45 seconds. Good enough. That is above the 40 threshold, so... That is, in fact, good enough. I got some good modded gear going. Because obviously, I mean, it's going to be hit or miss, like, when you think about it this way, but modded gear is either going to be the best thing ever, or it's going to be worse than, like, normal vanilla gear of like a lower tier. As everybody knows, because you are all experts in this game, there's like tiers to the Abnor, to the funny SCPs, whatever. Just call them that. Who cares? It's whatever. Fine, you win. The SCPs, they go up from Zan, which is the easiest, to Teef, to He, to Wow, to Alf. And those are the actual pronunciations. If you don't pronounce them that way, then you're the Okay, now the only thing we have to pay attention for at this point is... also, is this like ADHD enough to you when I scroll in and out like an actual maniac and it's very incomprehensible? Yeah, this is the only event that we have to worry about. The noon event. Because obviously, we only have to... Did you die? Why aren't you working on that? I think I stopped him on that. Instantly jumped to like the worst conclusion. Like, oh god, he died somewhere. This noon event is also... I mean, every noon event besides the purple one, the violet, is acceptable. Because our gear is broken and busted and way too high tier for where we at right now. This gear could probably take on the hardest one of these, which is a midnight event. And there's a I kind of want to do those, actually. So, usually... Actually, always. Always. I want you to just leave as somehow you finish work in time. Anyway, always, you want to, like, end your day before a midnight event happens. Because if a midnight event happens, it's going to be a giant hassle. Those things are, like, they require your full attention, and if somehow you... If somehow you picked up, like, an abnormality that also requires your attention. So, like, they... So, like, there's abnormalities which will just escape if left alone for a long enough time. Like, a certain abnormality that will not be named because it's the hardest. Also, yep, there goes Meat Lantern. Somewhere in the facility you're willing to eat my boys. Oh god, that's actually so bad. That's the worst spot it could be at. When they leave, they're just gonna get eaten. I have to try my best to save them. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I really don't know how. I think we have to slow down time here. I think somehow I have to, like... No, don't die. Alright, they died. Alright. They're very dead. There was no way. There was no chance. I don't think there was any getting out of that one. Go send Crying Child on my boy. Where's Crying Child? There he is. Tough. It's tough. I'm gonna be honest, usually I would restart the day for that, but it's all about content here, so I won't be. Now, 20 minutes ago, I'm just remembering, 20 minutes ago I talked about how I wanted to explain my stream schedule to me, myself, and I, more likely, but I'm gonna play this for like an hour and a half or two, and then we'll move on from there, because there's a couple other things I would like to do. We're also just gonna end the day once that guy dies. Okay, but that guy didn't die. I want you to kill him. We're gonna play this, and then I'm deciding between playing White Knuckle or playing... Who else died? Oh, that's right. The sacrificial lamb at the start, of course. Flashback. I don't know, we'll see. I need to start, this is Porcupine Lobotus. And you are somebody else. You are another person. You. Glorious you. No crumbling armor. I don't want you. I do love me my head bursting boy though, Porcubus. So we will pick you. Oh my god, my... Oh no, wait, no. that was incorrect. This is the rodent one. Oh my god. They're talking about how I was talking to B or whatever. Oh my god. Gameplay. Alright. We have to start the cycle anew again. You know, I would prefer... I actually hate cats. I would never get a cat. In my facility, we just get, like, what I do is actually I hire human beings to get the rodents for me because I'm so megalomaniac and psychopathic like that. I'm so cool like that. Welcome to the stream. My only moderator. There's no other moderators on the stream, so if you get 10 of your buddies, we'll actually be overwhelmed quickly. Please don't do that. 10 of your buddies to spam something in chat. I actually have no idea what you could spam, but I'm sure you could figure it out. Okay. The cycle begins anew. Except, yeah, sure, the cycle begins anew. Whatever. You get on that. Oh my god. I wanted to do some editing before this, but then I got lazy. It's weird. It's like when you wake up, you think about how productive you're gonna be. And then I thought about Lobotomy Corporation for too long. Why'd you stop again? Oh my god, it's broken! He's dead! No, he's not. He's right there. He's not dead. This guy's lying to me. He's just trying to take a break. Can't believe he'd do that to me. This is a bug with... There's a couple bugs with this game, obviously. It was actually built with 2 sticks and approximately, like, I heard like 1 or 2 jars. Again, the usage before you die, except you do die. Oh my god! They're in on it together. I can't believe they do this to me. They're just taking a break together. This is stupid. I can't believe it. Why did they do that? Okay. We don't need to work on you anymore. Well, we will need to work on you, but we don't need to. Might as well keep us fully explored or whatever. This was meant to be my... I should really start reading out comments because when I was gonna edit that video, I really wanted... I even thought about it, but then I just like... The stream had gone on for too long, so I thought about it and then immediately disregarded the thought and went to sleep, you know, as one does when they do a 16-hour stream. But I was gonna take like screenshots of the comments that happened in chat, and then it just completely slipped my mind. How did Meat Lantern escape, though? Did somebody die? Are we just losing people? No. Why? Okay, I guess there was a clown on it. There it is. Figured out where it is. So that guy doesn't die to it. Okay, slow my speed down before something catastrophic happens that I regret. But anyway, I was thinking about how I was gonna do screenshots for it, because obviously it's nice when you can see what the person is trying to respond to, the chat message. And then I was like, I even kept the tab open for this. I'll just have to take screenshots of it and, you know, just label it real quick. It'll only take a minute. And then I went to sleep and it just completely slipped my mind. I like closed my computer down, you know, obviously shut it off. And then I went, I feel like there's something missing that I can literally never come back from. It was like, oh yeah, all those, like, Twitch chat messages, that would have been nice. So I could actually, like, whenever I'm editing videos, be like, and here's the message I responded to. Because I just don't say messages out loud, I guess. Anyway, roundabout. Federally mandated rest hours. No, that wasn't federally mandated. It was like these guys. I just like skipped out on work by pretending to work that entire time. Even I died, I guess. I don't know where I don't know where that's going. But somehow I died along the way. Oh, man. I'm starting to notice just how absolutely sporadic the gameplay looks like on my second monitor. I assure you, it is completely comprehensible for me, and I will make sure it is not comprehensible for you till the end of time, till I die. On purpose. I'll make sure it is the worst. My sensitivity is way too high, I think, to be like an actual streamer. I think it would drive too many people away too quickly, because I'm so used to like whipping the camera around 180, 360 and like on like 3600 DPI, but you know, it's a weird thing actually. People aren't actually used to 3600 DPI. I know that might sound crazy, but they actually have normal DPIs like 2. I don't know, it's like 800? I wasn't paying attention. We're getting kind of lucky with it not being the noon of violet then, because that's the only one that punishes you for not paying attention. Right there. There you are. Is it 800 and 400 seem to be the common ones? Is there? I don't know how I have adapted to such gremlin, like actual villain DPI, but I don't know. It randomly came to my attention when I was doing PC swaps with a couple of buddies when we were doing like every round of Rainbow Six Siege, you'd swap stations or whatever so you can explore other people's setups, and I was having such trouble with like DPIs that weren't triple digits. It really was messing with me. I could not do it at a point. I don't know how people do it. It's just, it doesn't feel right. It's too slow. If I can't like actively cause everybody else in the same room with me a headache from how fast I flick my mouse, then I'm pretty sure you're not doing it right. I'm pretty sure something's wrong. Is it really? What is craziest part is my sense is still in the high end. What is your sensitivity? It's been a while, that's for sure. I don't know. I don't know. Throw a number my way so I can laugh at it. So I can make fun of it. I also don't know like how behind the stream is. It's not that long. It's like a couple seconds, 10 seconds or whatever. Which is pretty wild. It's wild, the world we live in, where I can stream to potentially like a bajillion people and my voice is only 10 seconds delayed. Like, that's pretty insane. Not as insane as these RAM prices, am I right? Every day I'm validated for spending too much money on a computer 2,000 years ago when the RTX 3060 was still in development. And people were throwing rocks at each other to dispute arguments. Yeah, we're just gonna leave once these guys are done. Keep the train moving, so maybe we can actually see some interesting gameplay in this part of the lobotomy stream. I'd also like to get some more modded guys. Right now we just got the 2, and one of them doesn't even look modded really. Perfect. 800 DPI. And you even got a reference sheet. You got a reference sheet going here? Okay. R6, it's 800 DPI, 1010. But people like Bolo use like 800 DPI, 3.4, 3.4. So, the usual DPI would be, I don't know, let's say like 600 for shooters then? Let's just blanket number. 600? Wait, that's Queen of Hatred? Oh, obviously, yeah. I just didn't scroll over them. A Queen of Hatred is kind of funny. We could do Queen of Hatred. I would like a new abnormality though, so I can't. But none of these are new. That is funny. I don't want to pick Queen of Hatred, because okay. I cannot contain Queen of Hatred. So Queen of Hatred is like, you need to kill people before every Quilf meltdown or whatever, before funny noise. And I can't kill people. I'm not gonna do it. Can't do it. Short form streaming. Oh my god. Streaming was already insane, but high key, short form streaming is a whole different world of surreal. I completely forgot that like short form streaming existed, but I don't even know. There's like so much happening with it. Make sure to send me a Galaxy and I'll explain short form streaming for 10 more minutes. But you lied. What's the point of you canceling if you're not trying to continue? I kind of want to read this and actually think about it, but I'm streaming right now. I'm streaming right now. I've already done that before. Oh my god, hot. Your not training regimes. Your oh god, your therapist room. Oh my god, what is it called? Whatever. She hands out drugs like lollipops at the end of her therapist sessions. Doesn't matter. That's literally it. That's literally it. With 5 or more level 5 employees deployed. Well, I got good news for you. I only got level 5 employees. Only the best can actually enter my domain. That's gonna be very nice. Very quickly. More lambs to the slaughter, please. Actually, this might be bad now, because there's an admiral. Okay. I wish we could have fully explored this abnormality before we started, or this tool, I should say. Whatever. I wish we could have fully explored this SCP before we added more SCPs to the facility. Because this SCP is basically if you... Oh my god, I keep mistiming my my mutes. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's going terribly. If you work, basically you sit on here, you pray at the flesh idol, which is... God, what is it? I forget what it's called. Whatever. If you pray at it long enough, everything else breaks out. And everything else includes crying child. But I don't think you can break out. So whatever. Moving on. Kid. Everybody must die on this thing. Well, everybody must take breaks, I guess. Somehow, like... Yeah. It's so bugged. I'd never realized that this happened. I don't know, maybe I didn't mess around with this abnormality enough to realize that when people die to it, they literally just stand up and act like everything's okay. They're just... And they are okay, you know? This is like a... Positivity speaking, they're not actually dying. They're just pretending to, so they can escape my prying eyes and terrible work conditions to have the day off. But then obviously I need to fire them after, so that's why they don't show up. Anyway, pre-recorded streams I think are like a very big thing on like a short form streaming, TikTok, I guess, TikTok streaming. They're all like pre-recorded stuff, right? I don't actually know if that is still a major thing, I guess, but last I heard, it was like, it would bait, like if you don't give them, no, it was like the water, okay, alright, I got it, like the watermelon thing, where like you put rubber bands around a watermelon, and then when it's like a couple rubber bands away from blowing up or whatever, the short form content, they'd create like a loop Wow, you actually lived. You know what? For your for your sake of somehow escaping this flesh idol prison, I will save you, and you can be part of a team. But then they'll loop like whenever they get the watermelon, like a couple rubber bands. Oh my god! Don't immediately die, please. The stupid event. And then they'll be like, if you want to see me put one more watermelon on this rubber band to see it blow up, you're gonna need to donate at least 3 more galaxies. Could we see 3 more galaxies in chat? Yeah, see, I actually know what they say because I do this. I make $2 a month. It's a hustle. It's a hustle. Do that, don't move. I also use like 100 burner accounts, so it's going pretty good. Over 100 counts, $2. It's completely automatic, and this is how you make $2 trillion every month using my like finance strategy. Link in the description. It's a course, my finance course. That's what they say. Using my finance course. Link in the description. It's only $2,000, and you won't actually get it. Okay, how toddlers get access to digital funds to donate to those bait streams? I don't know. So, I think we're just out of a loop on parenting in the modern age, you know. I think we're underestimating how many parents, just like, even maybe accidentally give, toddlers access to their credit card just through, like, giving them an old laptop or something, or like an iPad. That's the module of choice, and then they just like forget that they linked their credit card information to it. Or, and this is the doomer speaking here, it's the parents donating to those streams. All right, it's like the AI stuff. It all ends up somehow being the parents that donate the or like I should say like old people donating money to like the AI scams or whatnot. On Whatnot. Using Whatnot. What is happening with Whatnot? I don't even... What is Whatnot? I just kind of said that. I know it's a thing. I forgot what Whatnot is. Goes to show how unemployed I am. For real, for real. Wait, you also have... Let's finish this one so I can move on. What's going on here? Are you dead? Awesome. No, I'm so glad it doesn't... Is this just it now? This is what's happening? They just stand up, they take a... They're like, I'm done with this, and then they just stand up and sit there for the remaining time until their eventual demise when I hit end day, and they disappear from my selectable employees list. Anyway, my idea is that it's all actually divorced dads donating to bait streams. They really like to give away galaxies. And then they go work on their wood shop or whatever. And they make marvelous sculptures out of creatine. I don't know why that was like the first thing that popped into my head is divorced dads making beautiful sculptures out of creatine, but I don't know. Creatine's on the rise lately, so it makes sense. My god, 4 dead. It's a good survival rate. Oh, please, a modded abnormality. Please, not you. Ooh, that's definitely a new one. Alright, it's new. I'm not even gonna look at the others. Oh, I don't care. I don't care, Angela. I don't care. Go away. Divorced dads are miles deep in AI slop. I don't think they even know short form is a thing. Well, that's where they find the short form content. They gotta access it from somewhere. Oh my god. Why? Yeah, that's what I thought. Why are you already unlocked? That's how you know it's modded. They find the AI... I don't know. AI slop is pretty big in short form content, is it not? Like, that's where it is. That's where it resides. Whatever. You know what? Artificially create a god. Why not? Only takes 61 of my lobotomy corporation of of my money. My money is gone. My lob points is gone. For you? For Harry? Why did I do that? Divorced dads find AI slop on TikTok. That's where it comes from. Did I get the... So... I did. Okay. You can wear that. TikTok is like giant, you know? Whoa, that's crazy, depending on how that works. TikTok is so big. There's so many people on TikTok. That's like where you are meant to go if you want to start your channel now. Every time... Wow, this sounds crazy, by the way, this gear from the Funny Fox. It's like different flavors, though. Like the AI slop toddlers consume and the slop like Gen X consume are weirdly different. It's very true. I mean, I just don't know. I don't know. I'm not in it enough to what the hell is this? What is this? We found something new. Quickly, exciting. Nope, don't push that button. I'm not hitting serve. I'm not serving it. It's illegal papers. Because this is my slop. This is my slop. I don't know. I don't even like... I mean, I don't do short form content because I'd be so susceptible to stuff like that. I couldn't do it. They would get me too easily. I would donate thousands of dollars just so they could put that last rubber band on the watermelon, you know? Like, that's just me, though. I know not everybody can be as cool as me. I'll see what you do. Which reduce their work success rate. Would lure a random employee to its containment unit and make it a servant. Which reduces success rate. Okay, so which work is good on you? Also, our worker chain is having a break in the system right now. I keep forgetting to switch people up, and maybe, okay, what's happening right now? What the hell is this? The Arab gods, they're angry at me. They're disgusted. Oh my god. That was really bad. Yep. That's what I figured. Okay. You died. You... The hell does any of this mean? If an employee who was marked as a servant performed any action on an abnormality of revenue, especially in kind of if an employee was working on when this happened, the counter did not increment performing service worker on the previous counter when the special counter read before it ran up on the right hand side, for the thing to put the servant was the president of the facility, and they complete through an offering trial. When they come up on the good, they to be consumed to any event, then do his aim right to the hand right. There's too much. They're doing too much. There's too much here. They're trying to do it. This is cool. A lot of the abnormalities are pretty hit or miss, but this one seems pretty interesting. Okay. So they may be harmless. They don't attack on full meltdown, but you eat 20 energy every single time one of them happens. Performed any action on any... Okay. How do I know people are servants of you? Though, like, I know this... Okay, that's how. They got the funny icon. What the hell is happening to Harry? Oh, that's the shield thing. That Harry was dying to its own... to their... Oh my god! Oh my god! How did I miss this? The Eldritch deity from above is here. Oh, Jesus. What the hell? That was pretty cool. Ah, man. Modding, I actually kind of started getting into modding Lobotomy Corp after, please don't die to this thing, because you will die. Did you see that? There was like one frame where one of the employees' faces just like disconnected from their body and existed. Full slow. Okay, how much damage am I going to do? I mean, how much damage are you doing to my employees? My apologies. Wrong. Oh. going on with you, huh? Is this a bad work result? Oh my god. Are you done? No, you're... Oh, okay, you're fine. Oh my god. They should make a lot... I'm gonna start reading it. You're typing too much. You're typing too much. You're interacting with me too much. They should make a LobCorp remake where it's 3D and more realistic, so you spend more time figuring out why the plumbing doesn't work in your new wing that you can barely see because it's spaghetti mixed behind like 4 other hallways and actually doing anything with abnormalities. You know, they should also somehow implement a grappling hook. I'm pretty sure that'll go hard, so... you know, my idea is probably better, but your idea sounds pretty good too. But I'm pretty sure if you just add like one grappling hook to the facility, it'll go great. You know, you gotta give the players what they want, and what they want is a grappling hook, because that's what I want. Wow, this guy takes a minute to die. Also, you said they're just disassociating from work stress, which you know, I think I can get behind. I do that too. I get it. I actually wanted you to kill this guy. That's why we're doing. What the hell? They were sent... Are they dead? No. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Oh my god. Oh, I got so worried for a second. That would have been I mean... That would have obviously just been a restart, but oh my god. I would not have liked to lose employees from, like, the vanishing spell from the ancient deity from above. Because, like... Oh, that are wearing like my best gear and whatnot. It doesn't sound very pleasant to me. I think they got sent to the Shadow Realm, I believe that's what they call it. Okay, and somebody else died, and now here it is again. Here it is again. Were you a... Can I not see it? But are you like a... No, what the hell is happening with you? I don't like you. I think that can go without saying, you know? You know, I was pretty in it with this abnormality, but all that... Okay, well that's a restart, because we just lost... yeah, we lost 20 employee number 2, but... Good, there we go. Yeah. Curse you! What the hell does it do? It just gave... I don't know. I don't understand. Which is a problem, because I would need to understand. And also, unfortunately, some of these are just gonna break, obviously, which sucks. I would rather they don't just break, but you know how it is. That's how modded goes. I've actually been editing some of these, like I have like fixes for some of these. Yeah, I'm in too deep, but I have like a sheet of fixes that I made for some of these abnormalities, so that they actually can kind of function how they say they're gonna function, you know? What the hell? Warning, warning. Alpha child are not to meet Zane Ray child under any circumstance. Okay, but that doesn't explain why you're just making Alpha child. Okay. If an employee was market servant performed any action on an abnormality other than the ancient deity from above, it's a special encounter incremented by 1. Even if it hits 4, then this is when, yeah, the guy shows up. The guy that was doing the thing, but then, like... Okay, it says it makes a servant every 200 seconds, so statistically, are you dead? No, it's just uber broken. Oh my god. Oh my god, I don't know, hopefully oh god, uh-oh. Oh, it's just like the signs before the storm. 10 seconds from now, the game's gonna start acting even weirder. And then 30 seconds from now, it's gonna absolutely crash on me. Yep, modded stuff obviously buggy. Not necessarily the most stable thing in the world. I don't know, hopefully, so I'm thinking, what day are we on? Yeah, we're probably gonna have to do a rewind to memory repository, as they say, which basically just saves all your gear that you get from abnormalities, but you go to a previous day when they didn't exist, I evaporate them. You're probably gonna have to do that for this guy, because he seems a little annoying. He seems cool, seems interesting. Oh my god, it's so broken. Look at this, the quote meltdown counter is not even counting up. That's bad, actually. That's kind of bad, because that's what resets this number right here. This means they have a negative 18% work rate on the abnormality or whatever. So usually that's why he looks cool. Usually that's why okay, so he has like different sets of scare. It's not gonna be a random jump scare. It's just not gonna happen. They're not even technically they're not even working on these guys. It doesn't even say agent en route, and then the funny containment unit doesn't light up. It's not doing anything. I don't know. I think I leave the day before it breaks, and then I get a funny jump scare from like everybody dying all of a sudden. Okay, interesting. That's why. I think I just leave. I don't know. That's scaring me. We'll keep it going. Anyways, just the tools. Oh my god, it's B. No, B, your voice cut off before I could hear the final truth. I was about to spoil, like, the entirety of this game. Like, I was about to rapid fire it all, get it all out there for a second there. Oh my god, I was... just had to reel myself in there for a second. Woo! Probably would have, I would have been cancelled. I would have been ruined. Oh my god. Let's just get these people some better gear, because they really need it. I also probably don't, I mean, I'm still gonna do it, but I probably don't need to get more people to go through, like, the training resume that I have started here. I kinda, okay, right now I kinda just wanna get the ego gear from this man and then leave, because he seems to be breaking the game. But I don't like it. Yeah, no, game's still broken. I'm probably gonna have to reset, actually. It's a big shame. It's quite the shame. But that is the risk you take when you do modded stuff like us. Can't be yawning. Can't do that. What will they think of me? Okay, this is cool. This is so they got like different gear for, man, this is a really cool guy. It's a shame that like oh my god, there's so much here. I don't know. It's a shame that the game broke. I'll do a reset in a second. We'll see. This is crazy. So usually here, let's hit like a vanilla abnormality. They only have one set of gear. You can buy it using the boxes or whatever, but I guess this guy has a different set of gear for every tier, and then he has two different gears here. I don't know how to get these ones, because it says I can't buy them, but the previous ones you can buy with a bunch of boxes. 220, that's the usual amount. Okay. Let's just end this day real quick, and then we'll do a reset really quick here. Speedrun the day with my no meltdown run. My super legit run where an essential game mechanic just doesn't work. I don't know, I wonder if I'd have to like look at a bug spreadsheet or something to see if this is a recorded bug that can happen in the vanilla game, I should say, or if this is like a modded special, you know. Let's just get it real quick. Reset the game. Hopefully it fixes. And then we'll probably just get the ego gear and move on to the next game. I don't know why, but there isn't much. I think it's because I play the game too often. Like, I was thinking before the stream of buying, like, Elden Ring Night Rain, because I haven't played that game before. Obviously, I would have to buy it. Like, you know, new experiences, they can definitely create something different other than me just, like, vibing as I play through my comfort game for the 10th time in a row, talking about nonsense. Speaking of nonsense, I wonder what's gonna happen to, like, console gaming, because recently prices just, like, yeah, they got another price hike, I should say. Recently there was another price hike for them, and they were, I believe Xbox is increasing by like $200 or whatever, but I don't know, what's gonna happen to gaming? What's gonna happen to gaming? It's really hard to get into nowadays, which is weird that there's like an even bigger like bar of entry now on just being able to play gotta open the command console somehow, and then just being able to like play video games, you know? Now it costs like $1,000. Also, welcome to darkness. Uh, what's gonna happen to gaming is that indie games embrace the fact that PS1 graphics is all you need, and we just play those. But see, the problem is most people aren't gonna be able to even afford like a contraption that can run anything in general, let alone indie games, you know? Because console gaming was meant to be like the easy, also the game starting with a white screen. Oh wait, oh god, no, this is terrible. I forgot to start it modded. Game, don't break. Please don't break on me. So like consoles were meant to be like an easy way to get into gaming, you know. You just you get a console and they're meant to be kind of cheaper and whatnot, and you could play your video games without having to worry about like the barrier of entry of maybe making homebrewing a PC or something like that along those lines. But now obviously that prices are increasing for mysterious reasons that actually nobody could prevent. I don't know, because okay, consoles are a way to get into AAA titles on a budget, which I guess if that's what you want, then that'll probs disappear. So the problem is, I think that's what 90% of people want. Not, I don't know, I think like most of the population needs to understand that indie games are like the way to go, but you can't understand that unless you've already like kind of been hanging around for a while, you know? People aren't really up to date on their game. Take GTA 6 I think I forgot to start it modded again. I think I'm an actual like lobotomite. Take GTA 6. That game is gonna be like massive, but not because it's good. Hot take. I don't know, but the hot take on a game that isn't even out yet. Not because it's gonna be good, but because it's being marketed. You know, the problem with indie games is that they need to market. You know, the population isn't doing gaming research for fun. They don't even know what a video game is. They just hear GTA 6 and think that's it. GTA 6 is video gaming, last I heard. And also, speaking of GTA 6, that game is crazy overhyped. There's no way in hell that that game is gonna come out and be nearly as good as people are expecting it to be. That's just not possible, you know? I don't think the average video game player in 2026 will ever touch an indie game, but I think this is just a thing with any hobby. The good shit will never be experienced by most people. Obviously, I'm playing a game that like two people ever have played in their life, me and you. And only one of them has beaten it. Yeah, I mean that's just it's a thing with uh mostly everything though, like any hobby, is that popular things are usually very made for mainstream, you know? I don't know where I lost my train of thought. It's hard talking constantly and not losing your train of thought constantly. That seems to be a problem. I've noticed I haven't really watched streams in a while, but I presume they don't talk nearly as much as I do because it gets hard at that point to keep track of what you're saying. Uh, but yeah, I presume indie games will never really be able to reach heights that. So let's see if the game fixed itself. Yeah, it did. We're good. Wow. Ever be able to reach heights of like any AAA games, and people they're never gonna understand that AAA games can like never live up to these plebeians, these fools, and I'm one of them. Uh, the AAA games just can't live up to like normal standards anymore, you know? They're trying to go up to like impossible standards. Take like the new Gears of War, for example, or actually, you know what? Take GTA 6. It's got like a $2 billion budget, and I just cannot. Okay, but why? Why? But why are you? Did somebody die for you to come out? Why are you out? That doesn't even make sense. You're breaking. You. You. But GTA 6 has like $2 billion. Half of it is probably in marketing. I'm making up statistics because I haven't looked at the sheet, the GTA 6 marketing sheet. But it's gonna come out. It's not gonna be nearly. And I'm curious. Like I presume because GTA 6 at this point, GTA 6 is gaming to an extent. It's so hyped that like it kind of is a large portion of the gaming industry. So when it comes out and it's buggy because it's AAA, and that's just I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but that's just where we are right now with AAA games. And it's buggy and it doesn't work perfectly, and people are disappointed by it because there's no way it even lives up to standards. Even if it was the perfect game, there's no way it lives up to expectations. So when GTA 6 comes out and it doesn't live up to expectations because it won't, the gaming industry is going to go through like a small. Okay, I I don't. This is a problem. I want I want this guy's gear, but I can't even get it if he's just gonna break on me. And obviously, I'm not gonna take a 1 hour break from playing video games to be like. And now we're gonna go through code on this guy to see why he's happening like that and fix him live. Not doing that, even though it sounds kind of fun. Sometimes I forget GTA 6 is a real thing because it just feels like a joke due to how overblown it is. I completely agree. I think it's like GTA the man versus GTA the idea, you know. GTA the man is never gonna live up to GTA. This is a complete. I retried the day. Okay, I did this, and then I lost like half my ego gear. You have to retry the day so you get the ego gear from the dead people back, and then you can rewind the memory repository. Because if you just rewind the memory repository, you'll lose all the gear from the people that died. I'm just gonna have to take the L on this guy. I don't think it's ever gonna happen. I tried with you, man. I tried with you. I really did. But you're being an actual like freak gremlin, and I'm not gonna do a coding episode where I fix you. All right. Rewind to memory repository. Quick check. Okay, quick check. All right, we're good. Yeah, GTA 6 is gonna change the industry, I'm pretty sure. And not in a good way. It's not gonna be in a good way. Also, pre-orders are opening soon, so get your GTA 6 pre-order in today, actually. When does it open? Today? Is it today? One second, I gotta check. Can I buy it on Steam right now for $80? Oh boy, by the way, oh boy, $80. I can't wait to buy my game that doesn't even come out for $80. GTA 6 pre-order. Launched on June 25th. Oh my god, it's been out. You could pre-order the game 2 days ago. Wow. No physical release too. Yeah, you gotta you're not doing so I just heard actually earlier that they're not doing a physical release for the game until later to, in their words, prevent spoiling or whatever it was. Complete hot or whatever. Their reasoning was complete nonsense. They're just trying to like double dip, I think. Putting on my tinfoil hat here. I think they're just trying to like double dip in orders. So when people are like, "Wow, GTA 6 was really good. I want to go get the physical edition," but it's not out for like a year after release or whatever, then they can a year after release people can buy the game again because they know, okay, all right, I'm pausing the game for this. I'm here. I'm rambling. I'm in it. They know there is not a chance in hell they are making their money back with that game unless they do some slimy stuff like that where they like try to double dip in to people's money like that. So now instead of just $80 on the video game, you can spend $160 and get a disc for it so you can plug it into your console that doesn't exist because it costs $800. And also, you can pre-order a deluxe edition, I'm pretty sure, which has content locked behind it. They're doing the AAA special here where they like release the base edition with content cut out of it so they can release a premium edition that actually just, has that is the full game, but they're releasing it like enacting like it's some kind of DLC thing and they're doing you a favor or whatnot. They know. I feel like they 1,000% know there is no way to make it's broken again. Oh my god, this guy broke the game. I'm just gonna reset. It's fine. They know there's no way they're making their like $2 billion budget back GTA 6 budget. I need to get my facts straight. How much was it? Oh, between 1 billion and 3 billion. So I'm technically being a little modest here. There's no way they're making $3 billion on this game. There's just no way. Because I'm not buying it. And I'm half their fan base, obviously, because I've never played a GTA game before. And I don't plan on it. Well, this has been a little disappointing, by the way. My Lobotomy Corporation run has not been going as good as it was. Also, you can see that I need to make the screen borderless. You can see the edge of the screen until I do that. Anyway, long story short, GTA 6, I think a lot of people are going to be disappointed. There's going to be, unfortunately, there's going to be some suicides because for some reason that's all people got going for them. And I understand it, but I don't agree with it. It's gonna be a heavy day. It's gonna be a heavy day for humanity when GTA 6 releases. It's gonna be a real rough one. Like it's gonna be crazy. I don't even know. I'm kind of like excited for it. I'm gonna keep talking. This is what we're talking about now. This isn't Lobotomy Corp. This is the GTA 6 rant going off. It's gonna be a wild day though. There's just no way. I believe you're easy. Yeah. Well, I think I'm talking way more than I did during that 15-hour stream because I realized I don't have to talk for 15 hours straight this time. So I'm giving myself a little less breathing room. But again, this compounds on the fact that I'm just not going to say very funny things because I can't even think of anything when I'm just talking like this. Oh my god, what a conundrum. It's going to be a wild day for humanity. It's going to be a very dark day, you know. GTA 6 technically could become a national holiday if everybody takes work off that day to go play it. It could make the mark. It could actually go the distance in some weird way, some very messed up kind of way there. Love it. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited to see. I wish everybody bought Lobotomy Corp instead of buying GTA 6. I wish my Project Moon got. You know, I can't wait for the AP article titled "Workforce Participation Drops by 70% for one day," and then the follow-up AP article titled "Suicide Rates Increased by 100% for one day." When everybody that worked, this is crazy. I should have stopped talking. Like I should have stopped. I should cut the joke, cut the stream, cut the broadcast. Keep it out. Keep it out. Keep it out. Edit it out. Not fun. I'm not finishing that one. That one stays. That one stays with me. Actually, not finishing that one. Not doing that. Uh, oh my god. I wish everybody. All right, back to back to the ruse. I wish everybody that bought GTA 6 just bought like $10 worth of Limbus Company merchandise or whatever, so that Project Moon could actually stop making Limbus Company. That's all I want in life right now. It's thank God there's nobody on the stream. My head. Thank God the Project Moon fan base has not found me yet. I would have my head on a stake in like a day if I said this to like 10 Project Moon fans. There's no way I would make it out alive because these people don't even know like what Project Moon is. Nobody has seen gameplay on this. They don't even know what this is. They don't understand. They're like, "Wait, this is Project Moon?" I thought you just you rolled gotcha in the game. I thought it was a gotcha game with badly managed systems and a, a 2 out of 10 combat system. But I wish Project Moon went the distance so that I didn't have to play Limbus Company anymore and they can go design an actual video game. That's my hot take. Limbus Company fans, when this VOD inevitably gets found by them, and then I get ousted from the community I was never a part of because I just stopped participating in the community once I realized that once we had our differences and opinions here. Let's just finish the day. I don't care anymore. All right, day 17. An hour 30 minutes in the stream. I don't want to pick that one. I don't want to pick that one either. I could pick Piscine, Mermaid because Piscine Mermaid. I did the thing I was talking about where if you go to ride to memory repository while employees are dead, you lose their gear instead of it saving. So I could get their gear back, but you know what? We'll take it. We'll take Smiling Bodies. This is another big boy SCP, whatever. That's what they're called now. This is another big boy SCP. It's like the modded one we had where it says ALF or whatever, except this one will actually work because it's not modded. Sorry, modded. Oh, it's gone. Never mind. All right, we don't get to experience it because I expanded this part of the facility when there's already 4 guys here when I need to expand this one because there's not 4 guys there. Anyway, now that there's another bot on the stream, thank you, bot. Thank you, 3 viewers. Very nice of you to show up if you are real, but I'm pretty sure you're the voices in my head. Limbus Company needs a lot of work. I love the story. But I hate the combat. I actually dread like every single combat encounter it has. And you will become the same way too eventually. I think this is like the Limbus company pipeline is when you play the game enough, you realize that I actually hate the game. That's right. You realize I hate the game, but you realize I hate it for the right reasons. You can at least understand my POV. Limbus company is a little too RNG based, and I would explain further, but then we would be like, all right, I'll explain. You know what? You got me. You got me. I'll explain. The combat system in Limbus company is very, very punishing if you fail. It's very snowballing. If you win, let's say turn one of this encounter, you win the encounter, then you're going to be able to take that win and snowball it into a victory pretty uh oh my god, pretty confidently, pretty predictably. But if you lose the first turn, then you're going to start. That makes it harder to win the second turn, which makes it harder to win the third turn, and so on and so forth, until you can understand that Sisyphus's rock has fallen onto him, and he's currently rolling all the way down the hill with it. Uh, because of the SP mechanic, where the entire game is based on a coin flip. If you hit heads, your clash will win. If you hit tails, your clash will lose. Essentially, let's really like get it down to brass tacks. So when you lose SP, your chance of hitting tails increases. It starts as a 50-50. If you lose SP, if you go negative, tails chances increases. If you win SP, if you win the oh my god, if you win the clash, your SP goes positive, which increases your chance of hitting heads. Respectfully for the numbers. So let's say I lose 15 SP when I lose a clash. That means I have a 15% higher chance to hit tails the next turn. So it goes from 50% to 65%. If I win the clash, I go from 50% to 65% the other way to hit heads. So what this leads to, and you can obviously understand, is that when I lose a clash, I'm more likely to lose the second clash, which makes me more likely to lose the third clash, which makes me more likely to lose the fourth clash, so on and so forth, until I lose all my HP and die. When I win the clash, I'm more likely to win the second clash, more likely to win the third clash, etc., until I beat the opponent and I win. Oh my god! Oh my god! I wasn't paying attention. You caught me rambling. Oh Jesus, that one's fine. Don't die, please. I didn't even check up here, but it worked out fine. That's good. You caught me monologuing. Okay, we're good. Anyway, it is very one-sided now, and this is, I think, a common counter argument to this. Is their previous game, Library of Runa, technically worked off of a similar system, except it didn't. There's a lot of like caveats with this, but basically, if you lose the clash, okay, get down to brass tacks. When you clash, it is using a similar coin flip, except it's on a range of numbers. So let's say I pick like an attack that can roll from 6 to 10. Then it'll pick a number between 6 to 10, and then that's my clash power, and the enemy does the same thing. But when I lose the clash in Library of Runa, I don't then have a decreased chance of picking 10 in the next clash. It's the same chance as the one after that and the one after that. The chance doesn't decrease. That's the first major difference that I think people really skip out on. And the second major difference is that I actually benefit from losing the clash, and the same ways I benefit from winning the clash. So when I lose the clash, I get like a little negative marker thing, and so there's like, okay, it's hard to explain if you haven't played the game, and I know you haven't. I know you haven't, you faker! That was way too loud. Sorry. My apologies. So like you build up, if you win the clash or you use the clash, you basically get these points. Bro, rip that like it was a slur. Yeah, I actually have to delete the VOD Now when I said that, the bot is going away, you know, so sorry if you wanted to listen to me later on in the day. It's not happening. But if you lose the clash in Library of Ruina, what happens is that there's like this you know how in Quill of Meltdowns, if I work with the SCPs enough, it fills this bar up and then the thing happens. It's a similar thing. When I win the clash, I get like a green point to that bar, and when I lose the clash, I get a red point to that bar. And when the bar fills up, it determines if you have more red or green, and depending on that, I get like a corresponding card buff. You know what? Pull up, Jamie. Pull up the diagrams. We're pulling up the diagrams. You give me a second, but when I fill up the bar, I will get like certain cards or combat pages, I should say. Or ego. Oh my god, I get ego pages from it. That's the official terminology. I'm on the wiki right now. I get ego pages, and which ego page I get depends on if I got more negative or if I got more positive uh, points or whatever. So if I won or lost more clashes, basically. Let's just no, boop, no, go up. Thank you. So you can see from here that, let's see if you can see from here. Let me see here. I think you can. I don't think you can. Can you? Curse you, wiki. So basically, let's say that I won most of my clashes, then I get to choose between Crimson Scar, Cobalt. I get to choose between these first three ego pages, which I don't think is true. I think I'm lying, but I can't. I hate it. I hate you. Let me pick my funny. Let me pick my funny. Let me have my funny. My funny. Can I have a descriptor? Can the wiki descriptor to me? No. Am I even on the right thing? Am I not being on the right thing? Do I even know what I'm talking about? Am I the fool? I know I'm not the fool, but am I the fool? Passive abilities, I believe. Okay, perfect. Nothing there. Wait. I get it, like the abnormality. No, this is not what I want. Oh my god. No, it's all going terribly. My showcase, my development, my plans. No, boot up the game. Boot up Library of Ruina, please. Boot up Library of Ruina. Screw that. Why do that when I can just show a live example? It's way better. How's your day going? It's going pretty good. I'm liking it here. You could hear the game the entire time, right? I think so, hopefully. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my Library of Ruina is muted. Oh. Interesting. Oh, spoilers! Ah! Oh my god! Oh, the game's spoiled! No, it's not. Why was it like that? Okay, that's noise. Holy crap. Apparently that's a lot of noise. Apparently that's really loud. My apologies. That's still really loud. Turn it down. It's still really loud, but we'll just keep it. Alright. Let's just pick a team that has ego. You know what? Don't need it. We'll show what happens when you lose clashes. So, let us pick somebody that I can lose clashes on reliably. Everybody's kind of base ego page. I don't want everybody to be on base League Up page. So let's just pick one person has to be on cool League Up pages so we can actually win the fight. You'll see when I first start this game, it does a speed roll. So that's the speed roll. There's a couple layers of quote-unquote RNG here. And then you'll see it'll demonstrate where their intent to attack is, and then I can pick these, and then I can try and block it. And pick one that will lose this clash really quick. They each have their corresponding clash. Whatever. This is irrelevant. What I need to show is what happens when you win clashes and what happens when you lose clash. So if we play this turn out, you'll see that I will win this clash because this person is crazy. And you'll see that it builds these green emotion coins. And you'll see when I lose the clash, it builds those red emotion coins. And then if you build enough of these, of those coins, you will... Gunner, let's see, let's build enough red here. My audio is doubling because I still have Lobotomy Corporation up. Let's see here. Show me my example. Give it to me quicker. No, don't win. No, bad. Whatever. Okay, since we had more positive, also, oh my god, the number is big. Since we made more positive emotion coins than negative, you'll see that we get these positive pages. If we had lost more than we won, we would have gotten the negative pages. And the big difference between Library of Ruina and Limbus Company is that when you lose, you get stronger pages than if you win. Like most of the time. Obviously, there's exceptions. But since I won, my pages aren't as strong as if when I lost. So if I had lost, I would actually be able to come back from my losing streak than if, you know, in Limbus Company, I would have lost 10 years ago, essentially. But since I won, I'm actually able to achieve victory from the from the hands of defeat. And I'm able to actually play with the gameplay mechanics and not just lose the entire game because I lost my first clash with opposing with the enemies. It's very rambly. I don't have a script for this, obviously. In summation, because that in summation, I give up. In summation, Limbus Company combat bad. Gotcha. It is very infested with gotcha mechanics, power creep, etc., etc., everything. Library of Ruina is actually balanced around power creep. It does have power creep, but it's actually balanced around your growth in the game. So the farther you go in the game, the stronger you get. I know, it's a pretty foreign concept. While in Limbus Company, it's actually the farther the game is, the older the game is, the more powerful you get. So it doesn't matter. You could be a fresh start right now, and you could potentially be stronger than my account that's like 4 years old or whatever, because I just stopped rolling for IDs and whatnot. Gotcha gotta be one of the worst things that happened in the video game sphere. I agree, but we'll see how GTA 6 pulls out actually to loop it back. GTA 6 is gonna rip us a new one. It's gonna be quite a day. I think there's a lot of like gotcha fallacies though that have become mainstream because games were free. So the biggest thing gotcha games have going for them, like Genshin Impact, is that it's free, quote unquote. It is potentially free, you know. It starts free, but then it quickly becomes paid. Gotcha games are very, very good at making you pay $10 trillion on the free game because you feel like you need to play the meta, you know. The game has you hooked in some way or another, so you're more enticed to spend money and play for the meta, whatever that may be. Usually it's got to be a new character that comes out that is way better than the previous ones, you know, that you have to roll multiple times in order to actually have its full power, full potential. And don't forget, you have to roll for its gear, which you have to roll multiple times in order to unlock its full power and full potential. And there's a new gear set that comes out with that character. That's right, you leave the stream. I don't know why I was paying attention to that. It's my eyes panned over to the view count in that moment. The amount of gacha mechanics I've slammed into the mobile game sphere is honestly kind of funny. Yeah, it's funny, but it's also pretty... It's rough, because they spread to, like, the main gaming sphere. Gacha, like, loot boxes and stuff, the way that gacha games do it, I should say, have also, like, you know, developed into paid games, I should say. Paid games now have their loot boxes and whatnot. If you don't have a loot box in your game, you're actually leaving, like, $10,000 on the floor a day. Yeah, it's a pretty rough tame out there if all you pay attention to the gaming sphere. I saw like I didn't click on the video, but there's videos out there that's like gaming is dying and whatnot. Just to loop this back up to our people only really pay attention to AAA releases, and the indie game sphere may as well not exist for like 90% of gamers, if you even dare to call people that. But there's like that video where it's like the gaming is dying, you know, and then they don't even acknowledge indie games as like an existence. It doesn't even exist, you know. Indie games don't exist to my 90% of people. It's so wild. It's like, let me tell you how the gaming industry is failing without looking at the entire thriving part of the gaming industry. The gaming industry is dying. Yeah. Guys, COD's kind of dying nowadays, and that's the only game I play, and I consider myself a gamer. Now listen to my 1 hour rant about how the gaming industry is currently on the down and out because Beavis and Butthead were introduced in COD. You can't actually play video games anymore because Beavis and Butthead was added to COD, and it's not making a profit anymore. Don't pay attention to Pizza Tower. Don't look at Pizza Tower. Then maybe you'd have hope for the gaming industry. I gotta stop. Somebody pull me out of the rant. I need more people in the stream so that I can like see chat and just hear a actual like minus. I just need one -2 in chat, and then that would shut me down so quick. When I am left to my own devices, I can just say whatever I want to absolutely nobody and enjoy myself. That's why I need people to reel me back in so I can stop enjoying. Oh my god. Alright. Everybody stop. We're done. Hone in on the game. The game that we are gonna play for... I'm gonna play... I don't know if you could hear it or not this week, but... The game that we are now gonna play. Alright, we're back at it. Do you think this training will make any difference? I mean, against that long bird that I don't have unlocked, it feels like whoever will die or live is all predetermined. There's nothing we can do to change it. Well, this should yield a better result than just doing nothing. At the very least, we can prepare a preventive measure rather than just wait helplessly to... It's just all about luck. We'd be better off and more comfortable. I'm done. I can't do this. Gaming's dead! They added SpongeBob to Fortnite. Did you hear about that? SpongeBob is in Fortnite. How am I meant to play my indie games now with SpongeBob in Fortnite? Oh my god. Is Beavis and Butthead in Fortnite? Beavis and Butthead Fortnite. They added Beavis and Butthead to Fortnite. How am I meant to play Fortnite now with Beavis and Butthead? Everything is in Fortnite. Yeah, but not... You know what could be in Fortnite that isn't in Fortnite? They could add HOD to Fortnite. I would actually buy HOD from Fortnite. They would have me. I'm a consumer when my content is... is applicable to my tastes. I've done a couple things like that. There's I say as I can't think of an example where I did something like that. There's I can't think of anything actually. You know what? Maybe I'm not a consumer like that. Maybe I can't do that. I don't know. It would be super surreal if they added Project Moon stuff to Fortnite. It wouldn't make sense at all. Like, I don't. Oh my god! I pinned it. I pinned it. I pinned it by clicking it and trying to highlight it. It's not pinned anymore. Fortnite is already pretty like insanity. It doesn't even make sense. Oh my god! There's 3 of them now. What? She's having dissociative disorder. I never would have seen this coming. Because, like, Project Moon is, like, an extra step farther from Fortnite, you know? It's... The entire game complains about capitalism in the state of, like, where we are. I don't even think Project Moon would want to be in Fortnite, obviously, when you look at, what the games are trying to say and whatnot, but Project Moon is already a complete, like, criticism of, our society as it is, and what it's becoming. The wings are like basically just mega conglomerate companies to an extreme. Capitalism subsumes all criticism of itself. That's true. Look at Katamari Damacy. I talked about this when I played it, but Katamari Damacy was meant to be a game criticizing consumerism and how far it's gone, and now it was like taken strangleholded from the original creator and is now being made into sequels for people to consume and take more of. It's all about consuming. Capitalism takes all at the end of the day. I'm curious where Project Moon's values lie nowadays. You know, okay, the creator can point himself as how I don't know how this is kind of like threading the line of politics now. Somebody's got to reel me back. Somebody hit -2 in chat before I go too far and say something and I'm gonna regret. But Kim Ji-hoon himself can say whatever he wants on stream, but obviously when you're on camera, you're different than when you're off camera. You know, it doesn't matter who you are. You're gonna be a different person. So I wonder if his values have changed in any way from making all these games, especially the gacha game. I wonder how his values changed after making gacha game number 2223, because they have to have changed. Even just the idea of making a gacha game, I think, sets you as like something has changed. You know, you can't be the same person as you are before a gacha game. There's got to be a pre and post gacha self there, you know. Carmen. I reeled myself back in for a second there. I saw my trigger word. I saw Carmen. I gotta crumple up the newspaper. Hey, there we go. Big spoilers for Lobotomy Corp, the game that nobody's gonna play. You gotta... Alright, it's time to explain the game. It's time to unveil the curtain. Lobotomy Corp is all about removing the mask of people and turning them into... You know what? I'm not even going to say it because I'm not going to do it justice if I don't talk. Or if I do talk. I need a script in front of me in order to actually, like, to give it the oomph I want. The guarantee that I would like to give it, you know? Because otherwise I'm not going to... I'm not gonna do Lobotomy Corp justice just by giving it a rambling existence of myself. It's not gonna come out the way I want, you know. That's what I cut the stream. That's the first time I've caught myself with like a technical innuendo, I guess. That means I have to stop the stream. I did not need to hit that button. That means I actually have to end stream. That was one of the rules. I wanted to make another guy so I can get started on my training regimen again. Must always be training regimen. Should be fine. Alright, here we go. funny little face man. I forgot what work does best with him, but I'm pretty sure it's instinct. If I had to guess to myself, this is a cool abnormality. All the Alfs they've made big impacts on the game for like how little Alfs there are. They do a great job at showcasing just how creative this game's SCPs can be, you know. A lot of them seem to I was about to say something stupid. I was about to absolutely slip of the tongue there, but they do a great job of showing the creativity of this game. Some passion, you know. Put the passion in the game. Mountain of Smiling Bodies is another one of those ALF abnormalities that really demonstrate just how interesting they can make their guys. It's not my favorite, but it is a very fun abnormality to work with. Basically, if a lot of people die, it breaks out and it gets stronger for every dead body it eats. So maybe it's not that interesting. Okay. So maybe it's not that interesting if you break it down to 2 sentences. He's a very, very hungry fella indeed. I'm not reading out your comment. I can't be bothered anymore. It's the very hungry caterpillar. It's a cool guy. It's an easier one to maintain. There's one abnormality that there's no way I'm going to demonstrate on stream because there's just no way we're gonna roll him. But it's like the most well-known abnormality this game has to offer. And it's one of those ones. Flashback to like 10 years ago now when I talked about it, but there's certain abnormalities that escape if you don't like pay attention to them enough. You can see why this guy is currently angry because a lot of employees died during that run. He'll probably break out, and we'll have to suppress him. But there's one abnormality that breaks out if you don't pay attention to it long enough, and it's like it's the strongest abnormality. So, whatever. At this point, you know, I might as well just spoil the entire game for you and just all the neat things it does. But this game starts to like mess with you in a very meta sense, I should say. So like, let's say there's certain events that can happen to the game that will prevent you from pausing the game or speeding it up or like even quitting the game. And the most famous abnormality will prevent you from doing any of that when it breaks out. It's yeah, there it goes. It's an abnormality based on like religion, the fear of religion. Every abnormality is based on the fear of something. So this abnormality is based on the fear of death. It's like Chainsaw Man, guys. Have you ever seen Chainsaw Man with the devils? Yeah, everybody has. This was like Chainsaw Man before the Chainsaw Man. Did somebody important die? No. Thank God. I thought that I lost one of those boys for a second there. So like in Chainsaw Man, where you get there's like devils that are based off of fears, and they get stronger the more people fear. The more people have a fear of that certain thing. So say that you have a the wider content around Chainsaw Man is not interested in that. Is it? It's not interested in... I can't even... I've said too many things. By the time you type out that comment, I'm already like on the third thing. It's too late. It's too late for you to explain what you even meant because I'm actually like too far. But Chainsaw Man is one where like the devil's power comes from how much how much people fear it. So the more people fear it, the stronger the devil is. This is a similar concept. So like this is a fear of bodies, and a lot of people. Oh, as in the content. Yeah. Well, that's just like with most things. You know what? I guess this is like where we are right now. Is just talking about how people usually twist creator messages. You know, to frame it however they want. We could go there. I'm not gonna go there, but we could go there. I kind of already did, but... Yeah, so... Obviously with, like, any media, it's gonna be twisted or used in a way that is not to the creator's intention, you know. Outside what the creator wanted from it, and the creator expected other people to take from it. It's just a common thing with how media is taken, you know, from a wider audience. People aren't gonna take it all the same way, and there's, you know, there's something good though about that, about people. There's something not good when like people take it to a negative way to maybe like support their ideals, but there's I think there's something very human about taking a different message from, and I know this isn't exactly like media literacy, but this is along the same lines. There's something very human about taking a different message as somebody else. About when you read like Blood Meridian or something, you know, there's something very human. I'm just repeating myself. Fuck me. Give me a minute. I gotta think this. I was trying to say something philosophical there, and I just instantly repeated the same sentence like 5 times. Oh my god. Talk about media illiteracy. Just take me as a shining example, eh? Okay. Oh, how did you escape? Why did you escape? The work result was bad. Oh, when a wounded employee entered the containment unit, it escaped. I forgot about that. There's something very human about taking media different ways, you know. About it says something very important about like your world state, and okay, but could we kill this guy instead of instantly just devolving and letting it kill 10 things and get really strong? Thank you, boys. Really giving me something there to work with. Wow, and we almost died from that, huh? Jesus, stupid. Let me just slow this down. This is what happens when it eats a bunch of people. It gets more segments to its body parts, and when it gets 3, it's like maxed out. It's the strongest it can be. But I think it says a lot about you when you, with how you interpret media and the way you interpret it, the different outlooks you can have on certain contentious topics, you know, on certain media. It's very nice. It's very a showing of us, you know, as humanity. I think it's very important that people don't always have like a hive mind about like what something is trying to say or what it is trying to be. It's very important that we don't do that, because when you get stuck into kill the bloody 3 guys, oh my god, I hate you. Screw it. We're done with Lobotomy Corp. Oh, I forgot about how if like a damaged person enters its containment unit, it breaks out quicker. We're moving on. There's too much happening for me to actively discuss in greater topics. Let's boot up something else.
What else did I think about booting up? Well, I know what else I thought about booting up, but what else did I think about booting up? Have you seen the new Minecraft update? I have not. I don't know what Minecraft is. I haven't seen anything on the new Minecraft update. What is it? Wait, what's the word traveler? What is Minecraft up to? What have they been concocting in the kitchen? With a Vulcan support. Oh, okay. Minecraft. Patch notes. Side quest. Release change logs. Is Vulcan now? Yeah. So they added Vulcan to it. That's pretty nice. Yeah, added experimental supports for rendering the game through Vulcan. Very interesting, but it only took them 13 years and $2 trillion. Such a glass half empty kind of person here in the stream. This is a glass half empty. Oh, display capture. Just like a very slight light knuckle. Spoiler there, I guess we're booting up. Spoiler. White knuckle. We're changing. Roaching. I gotta change the title. I gotta be a good little streamer here. Even I won't do the thing I say in the title. Genius. That's what you want. Hopefully that updated. Anyway, that's very interesting. I'm glad they finally added Vulcan support. You can never be too late with that. It's a good thing to have. Let me close Lobotomy Corp. Alright, let's do some wackling. Oh my god, my announcer volume is 0.80000000011920929. Just where I want it. It's exactly where I want it. Wackle just got a giant update, so we're here. I'm being here. We're not doing it. I've already played it, so this is not going to be a first playthrough of the Wackle update. This is actually going to be watch a pro at work, obviously. Somehow I got to get back to, oh my god, it even adds the little... I have like the most actual like demonic skin going. I realized that there's like a color changer for the skin, so I just made it pure pitch black, so you can't even say anything. Lower game volume, thank you very much. Very loud game. Forget to do that. How was that? How was it sounding down there? I would change my in-game volume, but obviously my announcer volume is perfect. That's exactly where I need it to be. If it it fixed itself. Never mind. I could change in-game volume, I guess. Good? Very good. Ooh, I need somebody else. I need the stream more because I just need somebody else to like do the audio for me, because I just can't. It doesn't make sense to me. There's too many different people on this earth with different audio configurations. It's the same thing with like if you do like color correction and stuff. There's like no physical way to actively do it to where it matches up with everybody else, because everybody's monitor is just a different type of, oh my god, it's just a different color corrector, and you will never know, because it'll be ever so slightly different that you can never actually fully understand if something is wrong. There's no like, there are standards obviously for like what your colors are meant to look like and whatnot, but they cost like $300 to do. Also, oh my god, did you see that launch? Just can't do it. Yeah, color correction is all good and dandy until the person watching is on some terrible 13-year-old phone. Exactly. There's just no way to like account for everybody, and at that point, why account for anybody at all? Am I right? I'll just let the viewer account for it on their own lonesome. You know, that's for them. That's homework. That's homework for my videos. You have to actually color correct it yourself if you want the correct experience. I just won't tell you how to color correct it or why. No, luckily for like streaming a video game, you obviously don't really need to bother with color correction. There's just, I mean, why would you have to? You know, the video game is already color corrected to where the video game wants to be, and everybody's monitor is already color corrected to where they want their monitor to be, so the video game, it works out. It works out. Who cares? The real big problem for me personally as is the reoccurring demon on my streams is audio. I just really, I don't know. That one gets to me a lot because I usually adjust audio very heavily through my headset, so I don't really know what like a standard audio configuration would be for other people.
Critical update. All transportation systems have ceased functioning. Manual evacuation protocols
Mess it up.
remain
I
disabled.
saved it totally. Wow, this skin sucks. This is like the most unwatchable experience ever because I picked because of a funny skin joke that only makes sense to me because I don't know. You can't even see, so usually the skin is meant to change to a redder color if your stamina is getting low, but obviously since the skin is midnight black, it can't even change to a a redder shade of midnight black. I mean, it could, but it doesn't. It does not. Now, there's a lot of glitches with the new Knuckle update. There's like the achievements don't work. This is the big one for me. I don't really care if the game glitches out a little bit. I kind of like it when the game has a little bit of a personality to it, you know, has a little bit of spunk to it in the game when it glitches out using certain ways, but it's the main one for me right now. There's a big the achievement unlocks aren't working, so there's a lot of achievements that I unlocked in-game, but the corresponding Steam achievement did not unlock with them. So be wary if you go into the new Knuckle update and you're expecting your achievements to actually work. I got bad news, they don't. They don't work. They don't work like that. They made it so I actually watched them live on camera change it so that was not the item I thought it was. I thought that was a syringe. It was not. Fool! Stupid, stupid, stupid! I believe I can just do this.
Warning. Severe elevator malfunction.
Oh yeah, I totally can. I have
Avoid
a
elevators until further
metabolic
notice.
overdrive, so my jump goes crazy right now. I believe this has a syringe. Perfect. And pills. Oh my god, and my grub? My grubby little friend? Wow. Now we're speedrunning. Speedrun to the new content. Starting to understand why streamers usually only do like games that are new to them, because there's not much to like, I don't know, it becomes too second nature when you play a game that you like really know. There's not like there's a layer of like separation between the video game for you and viewers, you know, because obviously a lot of your viewers don't. Alright, you know what, let's talk about this. Let's go through this right now. A lot of your viewers don't even play video games, you know, they just consume it through media. They consume it through videos and content like this, where they don't even really experience the video game for themselves. They just experience it through somebody else, which is fine. Obviously, I understand why. I don't agree with why, but I understand why. You know, not everybody has the time, except for if you're watching a Twitch stream, you 100% have the time. In fact, that's like all you have. Sorry, there's no excuse if you're watching this actually. I lied. But like an edited YouTube video about a new game that you're just not able to, like, you don't have the console for or the PC for, makes sense, you know. You want to actually see what the video game is about and maybe surface level, like, consume content for it, you know, and then you can go play Fortnite or whatever. I get it. I believe that's what we call casual viewers or casual gamers or something along those lines. Correct. Thank you. Thank you, chatter. That does not exist. The chatter in my head told me that was correct. So it's good. That's good. Real good. Oh my god. Well, that's a time lapse. I had to actually think about where to go from there. Versus not a time lapse in my Wuckle. My Wuckle is only filled with time lapses. Oh, oops. I feel like this update kind of did something with Thief, where that's like the big monster that is meant to show up during this section of the game. Name is Thief. They like they show up way later than they used to. Thought I saw a spider for a second. IRL. I was about to freak. It was just the apparitions of him for a second that I will get. But usually Teeth shows up while I'm doing that part. Like, no matter how fast you're doing it, I believe it's just it's meant to show up like once you pass a certain check mark or whatever. But it seems to have turned to like a time-based encounter, which is very interesting if you're speedrunning, because obviously that just means that, like, whoops, you're never gonna see it if you're speedrunning. Oh my god, I just wasted on it for a minute. What a gross. It just means you don't get to encounter like one of the main enemies while you're speedrunning through the game a little bit. Okay, this is nice. Funny little random event text that says please turn around. This happened to me when I was playing through the new update, but nothing seems to occur when you follow its instructions. So it lies to me. Now, of course, as everybody in chat here is in fact a top level Wuckle player. You all know. Wow, that means I'm on a really bad pace. I mean, I already knew that. The speedrun was on a terrible pace. As a Wuckle speedrunner yourself in chat, you know that this is obviously all old content, and I'm currently just trying to get to the new stuff. We don't like to see the old content. We're all here for the new things. So I'm going to try and get there as soon as possible. Don't worry. I've gotten there. I don't think I have died before getting there yet, actually, on the new update. So I'm on a pretty good winning streak. I say so myself. This is the worst room to speedrun, by the way. Because turrets can spawn in this long room, and if they do, it's essentially a reset, because you're going to die if you do it that way. Which I did, because there was no turrets. You have to do the long way, basically, if there are turrets, or you have to get lucky with your your perks. I stream not for the casual, but for the experienced ones, I guess. I don't show my first times with games and whatnot. I just show the games I have way too much practice in, and play for fun and whatnot. Wow, I can tell I really did not like talk this much when I did the 16-hour stream because my voice is already starting to feel a little hoarse. Starting to feel like if I want to like actively stream, I would probably have to shut up a little more so that I could let creativity actually come to me. But I don't know, there's something very cathartic about just voicing your thoughts and getting it out there without I wouldn't say any filter. With a lot of filter, I'd be listen, without my filter, the stream would get taken off the air so quickly. I would make fun of too many things. They would be like, this guy is such a hater. He can't even exist on that. I was gonna make a stupid joke. I think you could understand where that joke was actually gonna go, but I just realized that I actually care what a joke that was. Right. Cool. Just gotta get past this. We'll do that. Let us snag any sacrificial material we can get. Move on. Yeah. I just say what's on my mind. I don't care. I'm not streaming for you. In case it wasn't clear, I'm streaming for me. I know what I said earlier in the stream, I only stream for money and whatnot. It's time to be honest. Alright. Hello, what the hell are you? That's new. What is this? Can I do anything with that? Oh! You gonna talk?
27th of March, 2034. Through the great guidance of Ro, we've made several successful pilgrimages to SB-17 in the last few months. The conditions of substructure 17 are dire, and I have already written it off as a loss. We are in the process of constructing a machine that will keep the Delta periphery rift shut and stable. However, there is still the matter of the entity at the bottom.
Go away.
It remains dormant for now, but I worry our presence may rouse it from its sleep. This last trip will allow us to collect the information we need to form our own escape plan.
Wow. Lore. I didn't come to Wuckle for lore, I came to Wuckle for my funny climbing. Do I have enough? 3, 6, 7, 8. I need to do my calculations to see if I have enough sacrifice material to get a minor build. I refuse to describe past that. I'm pretty sure that's all you need to know. Yeah. Silver rolled. No, tear. That's a good one. Oh my god, this is a new tile. I thought I knew everything about this game. Turns out I know nothing. Have not seen the pipes here before. I don't want to die right here. I'm being a little more quiet because I want to actually entertain the new content instead of just dying on the stage before it. It'd be a little disappointing because I don't know if I want to continue streaming after this Wuckle run. I kind of got through everything I wanted to do.
Emergency. Vital hazard classification
winding
7
down for a,
confirmed.
what, like
Closest
4-hour stream
operational
then?
nuclear failsafe.
It's good with me.
Habitation
Whoa,
line.
that's new. Oh my god.
Interlocks.
There's another Dead Man Sandal. Oh my god. You know what? I said I wasn't gonna do, like, reactionary content to this game, because I've already played the new update, yet here I am reacting to the new content that the game provides, because I haven't experienced it. Okay. Very cool. Now I realize that. I did not read the... I guess I should have specified that, like, I didn't read through, like, the patch notes and what they said the new content was before. I just kind of booted up the update, and I can... I mean, I've already noticed a couple minor changes and whatnot, but just wanted to experience most of it blind, because it's way better that way. Ah. This is very cool. They're using they got the lightning back. It usually kind of stops. The lightning stops at Dead Man's Fear. So I'm glad they're getting more value out of that. Please let me up. Alright, or done. Okay, but let me up. Yeah, but funny haha joke. Let me up. Okay, but funny haha joke. Let me up before the. Let me up before the good. Please let me up before the face kills me. Please. I heard it. I don't want to die like that. No way. Alright, that was a bug. It was a bug. Just in time. Alright, we'll do one more run, I guess. Hopefully I can get to the new content this time. It was very disappointing. Very poor showing on my part. I mean, I guess it was a very poor showing on my part, even though what I died to was a lightning bolt through the floor that I should not have been dying to. Like, and when I mean that, I don't mean like I should have been better and not died to that. I mean that the game just smited me with the power of Zeus through the floor because it decided I did not deserve to see the new content again. Welcome back, moderator. Glad to see that your Wi-Fi cut out, which is very interesting. It's very sad. I know what you're doing. You were just saving parts of the VOD for later, of course. Oh, wow, this is also new item placements. I love being like an experienced buckler and being like, this rope rebar was not here before. They must have added a % chance for it to spawn on this specific tile. And that's my experience of the new content. Played too much Wuckle in my life, I guess. That's pretty much like the, the conclusion you can draw from that. Wow. I wonder what the chance of this specific item spawning in this specific place is. What an intriguing addition to the game. Yeah, that's rude. It's a shame your Wi-Fi cut out for that part in there. I was actually insulting you for 20. You know what? Probably shouldn't have said that joke, but I'll continue it. I was actually insulting you for whatever. I'm in it. I'm in it to win it now. I was actually insulting you for 20 minutes straight. I shouted out your IP address. I gave them your address. Gave them your social security number. I made sure that they knew exactly what your credit card was, exactly how much debt you're in, what to say when they're on call with you to get the most money extortion. So, I'm not deleting the VOD, by the way, and I'm not sorry. That's it. And you know what? No more. I'm not saying any more than that. Yes, there's like only a 10% chance for that grub to spawn there. I need to get it. Oh, there we go. Perfect. I need 3 of those guys for funny thing in the future. I wuckle in silence. I'm kind of winding down now. I don't plan on streaming for very much longer, so. Who did you give my SSN to? I need to ask them what it is, because I forgot. To everybody in chat. So, I actually am streaming on an alternate account right now that I don't tell you about. And there's like approximately 10,000 botted viewers in that one. So you'll have to ask all of them. There's 100,000 AI botted viewers in that one. You'll have to figure it out. I think it's in the data though. It's too late now. For short form streaming, yeah, I actually have 10 TikTok accounts open right now that are all streaming this thing right now on different accounts just to try and strike the algorithm just the right way. Oh my god, I didn't fail that jump. It would have been a very disappointing way to go. This is such a stupid... I was just looking for a syringe, I'm gonna be honest. There was not. Yeah, I'm just hoping that one of the Twitch accounts actually hits up, you know. Maybe some of the AI viewers will come over to this channel and just AI up my chat. Alright, let's see if there's the grub up here. I just want to get as many grubs as possible. Oh, good. We're gonna do the secret room again, just so I don't know, because I can't move. So I can get the items I don't want. That's a new perk, but I don't really want to. Still suck. Unfortunate. We could do a funny thing. Let me just stick here in case we do. There's a way in this game to like cheese out an extra perk if you make a save point in this room, where if you take the shortcut route, you can get the perk from that, and then you can come back to that save point, and then you can do the normal route, and then you can get another perk from the normal route. So you'll end up with one more perk than the game intends, which leads to some very broken things, depending if you roll lucky or not. Give me the grub. Perfect. Speedrun strat. This is the only cool part of the run, so you better lock in right now. I did it wrong. It's fine. Good. There we go. Oh yeah. Wow, I'm doing this terrible. That was probably about as bad as I could. That's very... No! My gamer points, they just decreased. I just watched it live. I had the app on my phone, and my gamer credit just decreased by 20. Oh, what a shame. But the main thing is, before I end streaming shortly, I just want to get to new content and see what we can mess about in there. Hopefully I can get to it. That would be a sad way to end streams, just by not getting to it. I would take my time, but it's very boring in Wuckle. Once you start speedrunning Wuckle, there's really no turning back. There is no... This is the number one new perks, so basically the more grubs, just read the perk, but when I have grubs in my inventory, I get buffs, and then usually, you saw it there when I was doing seen, but if you crush a grub, you can climb on anything you want. But now that I have the perk, I can pet the grub instead of crushing it for like a temporary boost. It's very good, very good. I like it because I get to pet the grub. Or pet the grub any day. Let's pet the grub. I want to pet the grub. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, this is a crazy boost. I know. It's just that good of us. How frequently can I do it? Pretty frequent, I guess, because it's a very, very temporary boost. Oh god. I don't like speedrunning with my brute instinct. I'm not liking the optics of having to pet the grub like every second in order to like most optimally get through the levels. Get through the zones, I guess. What do you call these things? I call them easy difficulty. I call them easy games. I call these easy. I like petting the grub, but I wish it wouldn't. You know, maybe like 1 hour sound clip of grub petting would be nice. Thank you. Oh. Man, Wuckle streams. Wuckle's runs can take a while, really. To win it, I guess. I saw a video on there recommended the speedrun is already down to like about 17 minutes with the new content, and the new content definitely can take a while. There's like there's some unskippable cutscenes in it. They don't take, it's like a minute tops, but you know, it's still a minute to the speedrun. Hopefully they'll add like a skip button. Would be very nice of them. I do like it when there's skip buttons in video game that I'm trying to speedrun. In fact, it's like a basic decency, common decency of my speedrun too. Of my game to add a skip button above and beyond if they add like a speedrun in it. This climb speed is terrible. A like actual decent speedrun, if you see in the top left there, it says climb speed at the very bottom, top left text, climb speed of about 2.38. I've seen like the world record speedrun for the previous patch. The climb speed was about at 10, but I'd say like a decent pace for me right now would be a speedrun time of about speedrun time of about like 10 minutes and a climb speed of approximately 5. So just imagine I'm going twice as fast here. You'll have my usual Wuckle gameplay, I guess. Well, I shouldn't say I should say like Wuckle gameplay if I'm on like a good run. Oh my god. Thank you. Good run Wuckle gameplay is about 5 climb speed for me. An amazing run is about like 6.7. Yeah, he said the thing. 6.7 climb speed, about like that. So obviously I'll be grinding this a little bit just to try and get a decent time. Because it is fun to grind. It's very skill. I do that. It's a fun game to grind. It's very skill based. Obviously, it's pretty much entirely on the player. I very much enjoy games like that. And just in case you were wondering, in case you were like expecting a stream playthrough of Lobotomizing or something like that, no, I will be playing that on stream. I will just interject it with streams to like mark my progress. I guess. Like that, funny laser and the funny sticker laser. Thank you. So I will randomly pop in to my Lobotomy Corp modded save file, and we will be way farther than I was the last time I popped in. You'll have to deal with it. I do not care.
Emergency. Deep
I'm not doing this for you, I'm doing this for me. And for you. Let's build this parasocial relationship with him.
Power to emergency seal.
I don't know why I went
Memory
into that.
core deterioration no longer under control.
It's all about parasocially connecting with my viewers, of course. And we are best friends. I am best friends with all of my viewers. That is a technically correct statement. How interesting, how interesting. What a technically true statement that is. What even is best friends anyway? What a nonsensical meaning. What even are words? What even is meaning?
Is undergoing molecular
Arbitrary restrictions we have put on letters that are arbitrary restrictions we have put on noises.
Failsafe devices. Device located.
Oh my god, I really should be taking more time to do the Abyss, because it is very easy to die in it. Especially when you're going fast. You just like miss a rope by a little bit and fall to your doomed demise. There's no way I'm clutching it. I don't really want to. It's very hard to clutch it unless you have like the item at the ready, which I do not. Oh, we got the new content again. Oh my god. Huzzah.
Confirmed.
I love new
Closest
content.
operational nuclear failsafe.
Something different.
Habitation line armed. Interlocks open.
So if you're really speedrunning this game, you should be about done with this area when the big boom goes off. There's not really an exception for that. If your pace is good, you're done with this area when the big boom goes. Obviously, we are not at that pace. Oh my god, no. I hate everything. I hate... Let me tell you how much I've come to hate. I can't believe... Oh, that's right. Wow. I thought we were done, but we are back. Holy crap, and I got a syringe from that. Alright, well now we get the pivot to showcasing the... I don't... usually I put save slots in that, just in case I want to mess around a bit. We get to demonstrate the extra perk that this game... that you can get in this game if you do the right funny little save reset like this. So make a save spot there, and then instead of doing the trash compaction way, we will do the normal way, the slower, the grosser normal way. Nobody wants to play this way. It's boring, slow. The boring normal way versus the Chad shortcut trash compaction way. Why? Why, Bloodbug? Why have you done this to me? You are creatures of the night. Actual demons. Oh yeah. I'm talking way more. The voice. it is dying. I'll definitely have to get used to talking maybe a little less during streams. I don't know. I want to. If it's one of those things where it's like a. Obviously, I'm not planning on actually like streaming full time or something like that. Or what I should say, streaming for a living, streaming for the shmoney or whatever. But I definitely still want to like do it right, and streaming right to me just means constantly trying to hold like a one-way conversation with you, my best buddy, every single viewer in chat, my best pals, my greatest friends and worst enemies. It just means constantly talking to me, constantly trying to make conversation, and obviously, I think there's like a critical like mass shift that happens if you're a streamer. Like once you get enough viewers, you're able to start like bouncing energy off of them, and they will be funnier than you, and they will say better things than you ever could, and you are nothing to them, the lesser of the two. You are the yang to the yin. I'm trying to this is, yep, there we go. This is a nice room because it has a lot of spawn locations for items and things like this. Sacrifice to the funny row altar. But I don't have enough, unfortunately. I have to keep moving. I would have liked another perk. Also, I never really have music on in Buckle because, again, it's just like the thing where you listen to it too much. It's not really music anymore. It's just kind of like an annoying buzz in the back of your head. So it's cool to actually hear the music for once. Okay, Ascent 2. Hopefully we can cheese this. This is Ascent 3. It's not Ascent 2. I'm just lying. Lying. Or maybe this is Ascent 2. I know. So obviously there's like a speedrun shred for these ascents that I remember trying to learn the routes for, but then the problem is that it's just so much more efficient to, oh my god, to do the shortcut. Yeah, any game that is speedrun will eventually have the music needed. I mean, it's just like an inevitability. There's no way around it, obviously. It's more a hindrance at a point than it is like actual enjoyable experience. This ascent has a very annoying upper room. Just touch the okay, one more touching the pole.
Please enjoy.
Alright, I'm pretty addicted to electric damage. It's just, oh yeah. Please forward, I don't want to die. I'm fearing my death if I touch it anymore. The screen's getting too dark.
For the safety of
I don't actually know if you can die to that or not.
airlock seal mechanisms.
Obviously, if you're
must be
speedrunning, you
engaged.
just get up there by any
Please
means
contact
necessary.
your local control
Being
room
used to the ground.
specialist.
Ooh, I can get
Control specialist is
over
missing.
there.
Contacting administrator.
Maybe I can get back if I use. Okay.
Administrator
Yeah.
is missing.
Actually, no. I forgot. I have
Emergency
the.
worker protection
I have
crews.
overwhelmed on. This is like easy, light work. There's no way. I did not need to use that syringe. I don't think. Too late.
Alert.
I use it anyway.
You have 13 seconds to return
Wow.
to the
You know, it's a bad speedrun that I'm actually allowing the announcer to describe what I'm meant to be doing. Ow. One more. Ow. Okay, one more. Ow. Alright, but just one more. Ow. we're going. I'll be able to get my third perk here. One more perk than the game before this update thought you had. I played this game too much. This is not a good stream game. I don't know. The more I play, like, wow, and this is game I know and game I like. The more I'm like doing that, the more I realize that the more you know about game, the less interesting commentary you can have on it, which just forces you to. I mean, it doesn't force you to, but it kind of forces you to make your own commentary, you know, because I'm not interested. So obviously, like, contextually, it would probably still be interesting to talk about the game, I am sure, to many, but to me, I already know everything about the game. So why would I want to talk more about the game that I already know everything about and have no reason to? Yeah, that's why literally any GD streamer that isn't new to the game never talks about GD. Yeah. You have to make your own conversation, because otherwise, if I just explained Wuckle, I would like lose my mind. If I explained any insert game here, like GD, if you're just grinding GD levels, please don't kill me. But you don't want to describe GD to people. I think GD is also a different case, because you're only gonna. Well, you know, I shouldn't say that, because it's just not how viewership goes, but you know what GD is if you're watching GD, you know. It's not like you're gonna watch a top level runner play GD without understanding like at least the very simplistic basics of it, you know. Huzzah, my third perk, by the way. Now I'll be super cool and strong and I'll never die. Except I'm just gonna make a save point here, just in case I die. Just in case, you never know. I mean, I would not die. But I am gonna put the save point here. GD also, now that I'm thinking about it more, and no offense to the Pesta, but 90% of the time you're watching a GD stream, I don't think you're there for their divine commentary on their daily ongoings and whatnot. I think you're there to watch them beat the really hard level live, you know? Because, I mean, like, most popular GD streams are gonna be, you know what, and take that as a grain of salt, it's not like I've watched a GC GD stream. I guess, so you can counter me there, objection me there, Phoenix Wright style. But I presume that, like, 90% of the most popular GD streams are gonna be about beating extremely hard levels. And the person there doesn't really need to talk, it's more like a gameplay. You know, you're there to watch the person be good at the video game type of stream, then you're here to watch the person talk about the video game type of stream. Schmella. That's such a good platform. Yeah, it's unfortunate, I would have liked to skip that man. But I am going slow. Oh my god, I'm wasting my double jump. GD's a gameplay stream kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's just how it is with the top players. It's not a stream I see the appeal of. Yeah. GD top players view is just gambling. Indeed, I suppose. I don't know. Yeah, I don't see the appeal. Obviously, that's why I'm not doing it right now. Obviously, my stream is going to be a imitation of what I see the appeal of to an extent, which is funny man being funny, you know. That's why Nepesto's the only interesting. Interesting. I definitely I have not consumed too much GD content, but yeah, I think I've pretty much only seen Nepesto content. So, not to validate your point, Chatter, by like biasing it to the 10th degree or whatever, but I would agree. But that's just because that's the only GD content I consume, and not because and not because I have like eaten the rest of the GD content and have decided that it's the best. Why did we? It's a bad jump. I can't believe I died into this. This will make my head. We got lucky with the grub though. Vent grub. The maximum of 2 grubs can spawn there, but we got one, which is more than I get in 90% of my runs, so. This game can unfortunately, like when there's a speedrunner mode that removes most of this, and it's actually really nice, but it doesn't remove all the RNG. But there is a lot of RNG in this game. Even if like the entire main concept of it is entirely like how good you are at it and whatnot, there's definitely, I mean, in just the inevitability of video games in general, there's just gonna be RNG in it. It doesn't really matter what it is.
Unstable resonance fields
There is in fact RNG in video games. And that it's just an inevitability if you want to speedrun any video game. Oh, awesome, we got the worst room of all time again. And I hear a turret. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so dead. You're kidding me. Alright. Well, we gotta do the long way in this room. Thank god I didn't die. Would have been a very annoying run. Now we get to do the boring long way.
Periphery artifact may attempt to deceive you. Do not trust anything you hear.
There we go. Very claustrophobic game. And yeah, well, this part of it is claustrophobic. Cool. Hello. This one you never saves because apparently I need it. Apparently I'm washed. Need as many save points as I can get. Flare again in case I needed it, but I didn't. I made the jump. Oh. Alright, we made it back. Very good. I'll take you.
Emergency. Deep substructure containment systems failing.
So what does it look like?
To emergency seals. Memory core deterioration.
So before this update you could stack
Estimated time to total
overwhelmed perks or whatever.
evacuate habitation yellow.
For some reason I don't remember where I saw this one. Whatever. It's lure. We're not here for the lure. We're here to win. And also a little bit of lore. I'm here for a little bit of lore. The lore in this game is very purposefully obscured or whatever. Let's get it. Hopefully we can actually, like, demonstrate the new area. Oh my god, I was looking. What a, like, streamer moment that would have been, looking at the other monitor. That's just, like, I guess on instinct now. I guess it just comes instinctually to you when you start streaming. Just, and when it, I mean, you saw, just absolutely almost walked off the cliff from my death, Bed Wars style, where I slip and fall off the bridge when my bed is gone. Oh, I got stuck there for a second. I gotta restart. Is Twitch, or it's Twitch? Yeah, I think Twitch is still going. How was Hypixel doing? That is definitely a name I have not heard about. I heard, I don't know how, like, Minecraft servers, period, are doing, really. I heard, Mineplex came back now. I think it's all Skyblock, I would presume, yeah. Yeah, the Skyblock definitely got really popular. It's like the Minecraft MMO, I guess, so a lot of people play it, so that's what they're gonna focus on. Some bridge. Oh my god. Bridge is going good. Oh, alright, no new content this time, I guess. Didn't get the new one this time, which is good with me, because I kept dying when I got it. 4 hours a day bridge player is... I mean, you do you, whatever. As long as you enjoy it. I'm on my Zen state. Unless you'd, like, talk to me about the combat of, like, Nimbus Company or Project Moon games, I really don't care what you enjoy. You're just objectively wrong if you think that gacha games are good. Oh, Skyblock. Oh, okay. Alright, never mind. I take back everything I say. I hate that person. In fact, I am on my hater arc now. I've thrown away all my Zen. We're now haters. Full-time haters. But on that note, I do wish people played more indie games. Just in general, right from that. Jesus. This is a bad run. Obviously, if it wasn't clear enough by like the 10 times I died during this. Wow. I have so many syringes. Like I can go hilariously quick if I was actually playing the game correctly. If I was actually paying attention, I think this would be like a no-nonsense 1 minute abyss. If I had used those syringes at the start, but I did not. A throw. I'm just saving them for the new content. What, okay. Does your friend, like, describe what they're doing in Skyblock to you, or is it like is it just a general notion? Have you gotten curious and asked about their endgoings in Skyblock, about what the grind is like, or is it just an acknowledgement of play? I have no idea where where Skyblock even goes. Come here. Ah, okay, never mind. Just don't come here. I never wanted you anyway. Oh, thank you. I'm done. This freaked me out the first time it happened. I was not prepared for the voices to start talking to me. Escape the little woman. You got it. You got it, boss. It's just grind. Well, I understand it. It's just grinding, I guess. Yeah. Anytime I get in a call with her, she streams it and it's just grinding and stuff. I guess. Whatever. I should have expected that. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. If it's like presume, I guess it's just like any other MMORPG, but Minecraft is this one. It's just grinding a stat to make the number go a little bit higher, you know, but not in like the fun idle game way where like you can grind it all for free, but in like the boring MMORPG way where you have to spend money in order to actually grind the stat. Alright, now it's time for the fabled fourth perk. And more importantly, it's time for the best part of the game coming up here. 1 second, I'm just gonna blow this up so I can get some oh, that was good. That's right. Wine. I get my free wine. That's all I'm here for. Hell yeah. Now I can get drunk. Oh, and also a gun. Give you a gun. I'm gonna need it. Give me my ammunition. Now we're playing a first-person shooter. Just give me a grappling hook and I'll be all set, eh? But they would never give you a grappling hook, would they? That wouldn't be a thing. I should probably grind for money. I need it. I could use it, even though there's nothing after this that I could use the money on. Hell yeah. Okay. So, saw a video on this, but there's a funny little secret right here that you should basically always do. New little secret. You can get a syringe, the link guy, and a good most importantly the grub, of course, when it just loops back to the room we were just in. But very nice. Oh my god, I can't believe I almost just instantly died. That would have been such a disappointing. I would have ended stream. I'm not even joking. I'm ending stream with I, but wait. They give you a save point here. So I won't end stream if I die. I'll end stream if I die twice. It's time. Time to experience new content with my gun. Bang bang. Gasp. I say experience like it's my first time experiencing it. Nope, I'm cheating. I've done it all before. It's all new. It's all used to me. Too used to it. Okay, maybe not. Can't even flick the lever. Okay. This is have much time. The consumer is here. Indeed, it is. Right, let me on. Thank you. There we go. Up my little van. That feels so good to just absolutely blast the bug, or the blood bug in the face like that. Show it who's boss. Alright. I wonder who was talking to me. Rub mother. Very cool mod. I love this mod. Hello, grandmother. Hello. I will release you. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just fall and die instantly. Somehow we gotta get up though. Go. Quick. Quick. Quickly. I need to release. I don't want Grub Mother. It'd be a very sad, sad ending. Also, my 6-shooter eagle. Oh, I'm hurrying. Don't get mad at me. First time I did this, I had Rabbit DNA, and it completely broke this section. It's so Rabbit DNA is too strong of a perk. It just is. It completely breaks the gameplay loop. If you crouch, you get a super jump. That's what Rabbit DNA is. Hello. Protection offered. Okay. I can hold it at bay for now. Wow. Like my reaction. The Eater of Worlds. The Eater of Worlds. Ouroboros. Know what the Eater was? I must kill it. Okay. How do I do that? Oh, climb. Haven't thought about that. Man, can't believe they made this game a first-person shooter. And it's a good thing they wouldn't give you like a grappling hook or something. It's like what every game. Oh my god! I had not seen that before. Hey, what's that? A grappling hook. Wow. And the setup to my punchline is complete. You hear that, buddy? They put a grappling hook in Wuckle. Also, they put the best creature ever in Wuckle. Come here. Pet you. 10 out of 10 game. Get it now. For, I don't actually know how much money it is. There's 2 of them? Oh my god. 11 out of 10 game. They put 2 little ferrets in it. Oh, that's awesome. I haven't messed around with the funny little grappling hook stuff. Oh yeah. Usually I skipped that last time. I just went up here. Of course, as I put the Is it yeah. I presume it's out of juice. I don't know how to give it more juice. Okay. Goodbye, Blink Guy. Gone. It ate it. Can't believe it ate that. Alright, fine. We'll just do the legit way this time, because I have not yet. So it's new to me. Oh my god. Thank god that doesn't instantly kill you. Would have been a very, disappointing death. Oh, hi. I thought the spiders would only out. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus, there's something in the water. Wow, that got me. That was genuine. I was not expecting that at all. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just need to go. I don't think I can kill the horde. Oh yeah. Okay, so you like that? Yummy yummy? Yummy yummy on that? Yummy yummy? No? How about you? How about you? No? Okay, how about my gun move before I die? Alright, what if I died anyway? Alright, one more. I need my wine. Very important to me. Oh, so you can't, I was using a flashlight before this, obviously, as you can tell, but I guess there is not a replacement flashlight in this level. That sucks. Ooh. I'll do it in the dark. I don't need to see. Stream doesn't need to see. Alright. Give me my syringe and blink eye, and more importantly, my good up. Until good up, and... Alright, now we're back. Let's go. Let's finish this buckle run so I can finish stream. I'm definitely running out of steam a little bit. Whoa. Oh, what? Oh, okay. I have not... I'm going to be completely honest. I first tried this when I first played the game, because I'm a very cool guy, and I'm very good at video games and whatnot. So I didn't realize I skipped the grub mother sequence if you die and reset. It's a very nice thing though. I'm very glad they did that. Definitely saves a lot of time on the rerun there. Wow. Also, I like this music. Very pumped up, pumping, jumping. Don't kill me. Oh my god, that's so genuinely, I'm so, that gets me. I hate it. I hate the things in the water. Oh my god. That's not, oh, no likey. Jesus. No. I'm floundering so hard right now. Oh my god. Ooh, I'm not playing from a best. I'm not getting back. That content's for me only. That's personal content. New content's for me only. It was they actually made it for me and only me, you know, not the stream. Oh my god, that's so unfortunate. That genuinely sucks so much. I can't believe I just threw so hard on that. It's new. What am I meant to do? Alright. Well. What a nothing note to end it on. What a disappointing note to end it on. I know you all come here to see my cool, epic gameplay. And I have let you down. Truly. It will happen again. I'm not even going to delude you. It will happen again. I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, this stream was pretty much just I'm doing whatever I want, but I'm talking over it. My unfiltered thoughts need to go somewhere. But that is it. One day, alright, one day, long days from now, a long time from now, the Germa hive mind will take me over. You're on Germa 985. My streamer goal is actually to have my vessel used as Germa 986. Okay, that's where they take all the previous Germa consciousness and they put it into me. They give me all of Germa's past experiences, past and present, so I can become Germa 986. The greatest and biggest Germa that has ever ruled them all. One of these days, though, one of these days, I need to show my vessel worthiness, you know. That comes through time. I don't think they'll like me, though, because I can actually play the video games.
I don't know if that instantly disqualifies me from the Germa hive mind or not. That's gonna be it for the stream. Thank you for joining me on this escapade. You specifically, only chatter, and entire community of mine, ZRenTTV. Thank you for being here. VOD is obviously going to go up on the VOD's channel that is not listed. You have to go through like 5 links, because I only link the main channel or whatever, but that's it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'm going to go edit a video, I guess. Actually, I'm going to go upload the VOD first. Okay, bye-bye. Have a good day.